down, when you go down.
You spin my head right round, when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round, when you go down, when you go down.
Yeah, I got the house with my swagger, hopping up with dough, I got places to go. People to see time is precious, I get my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, no women, no shorties, no nothing but clothes. No stopping now, my Pirelli's on. I'm like my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies that's home, they're dropping the night, cause it's not to be cowards. We keep a better wish I could be ballin', it's not no bitch wanna be cowards. I'm like my owl, you just like the flowers, so you the truth with all the goody power. You spin my head right round, when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round, when you go down, when you go down.
Oh yeah, here we go, race fans. One more time. Welcome. We got front row. We got FRB coming to you live from the 805 Pismo Beach, California. I'm Chris Paul Hamus. Welcome to the show. We got front row esports in their final quest or final-ish quest run for the cup here, as we are narrowing it down here in the playoffs this evening. This is going to be the first round of the Hateful Eight, and we're going to see what driver's going to be able to advance and who's going to be rolling them dice out there and come up a little short. We're going to see, because we are at a really hot track tonight in two forms. One, the track temperature, two, of the action that it's going to produce. We are at Vegas this evening. Can't go wrong with this thing, man. I'm telling you, this is one of the best mile-and-a-halfers we have out here on this circuit. Just due to the agility of this track, the speed alone. Oh man, this is going to be one exciting race. Now I do got a couple things here. We got some good news and bad news. I'm always a optimistic style of individual, so I'm going to go with the good news first here on this matter. Is I believe it's going to be some long green flag runs, and we're going to be shooting and scooting tonight. Bad news is we're looking at a little bit of a light field this evening, but it is to be expected. It is the end of the season. Guys be falling out, who ain't got a chance to get some of that cheddar at the end. But, that's how it goes, right? But we're going to keep on swinging, and hopefully we're going to have ourselves one awesome race tonight. And I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. Really do appreciate all that support. Hit that like and subscribe, because we're going to have ourselves a good one tonight. All this brought to you by Moza Racing, Truck Racer, W Energy Drink. We got Moza, we got Raptor Race Graphics, sorry. We have Outlier Speed Company, and of course brought to you by the Starlink. So again, we're about ready to get into this one. Let's go see what Vegas has to offer here. Let's look at the track map and see what she has in her tonight here, as we're gonna go up to our, there we are, beautiful, our location, 7000 North Las Vegas Boulevard, Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened May 16th, 1971. Now that's the circuit itself. So just saying, But track 1.5 mile asphalt triover, so very, very similar to what we were looking at over at Kansas just a few weeks ago. Turn 1, 20 degrees. 2, 3, 4, they're all the same here, but we're looking a little difference in progressive as we did at Kansas. I think it was like a 16 to 20. Is what that one was, or 14 to 20. But we're looking at our degrees on banking here, 9 degrees on front and back stretch. So that's going to help them out on some of this exit out of 2. But be leery of exit 4 here, turn 4. That one has been catching some drivers a little loose, little loose goose out there, and these guys have been trying to save it, bringing it down to landscape on the infield there. So we'll keep an eye out for turn 4. Now let's see what kind of a hand is going to be thrown here tonight, and that is going to be 180 laps this evening at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Stage 1, lap 35. Stage 2, lap 90. And then we're going to look at stage 3, 90 laps. So again, we're going to have, that's going to be very intricate here, which we're going to go over on to see what these guys have in their haulers here and what the race format's going to be bringing us here. How these dice are going to roll. And we got to open setup tonight. It's a wrong style of league. We got one backup car in the hauler, 4 sets of tires, fuel allocated 100%. We're looking at your pit window of 60 to 65 laps. Very interesting due to the fact that we have a 90 lap run. So you may be able to stretch it long, maybe run it short. Have them awesome tires at the end. Who knows? All right, let's go ahead and jump on over to our points for this evening. Round of 8, the Hateful 8 for Front Row Esports 2025 Cup Series. You're looking at sitting on point here. It's going to be Garrett Wiles in that 926 to 42. Kyle Woman hot on his tracks there, sitting in that second position. Chris Carroll third. Tanner Marr, that's your cut line. All right, and then everybody below that. This is going to be the next 3 races. Very, very super duper important. Well, actually for everybody. For the top 4 guys to keep it where it's at, and the bottom 4 guys to knock them out, knock them off their horses up there. So we're going to see, how this whole thing, plays its role at the end of it here, and especially with a limited number of cars in the field, it should produce, the racer out there in the car this evening. Let's go look over the 2024 footage of last year, last 5 laps, just so see how that joker finished up.
All right, on board, Dylan Banks in the 48. Working the bottom line there, buddy. Good launch off now. He's got his trap, got his power. He's going to look for a move here very, very soon. 4 laps, coming to 4 laps left. You see that 24, a little sideways here. He's losing grip. Big power right here. Big, big power. We're going to go for it. '24 just doesn't have the tire for him. He's going to try back. Try back for him. Get that outside. He does got the outside run. Here he goes. Whoa! Holy bejesus. Oh, into the wall! Oh my goodness! Doing it right and doing it wrong. It's such a fine line, buddy. Such a fine line. We got scrapes right there, but he ain't slowing down that cake eater one little bit. Dylan Bakers on a hot one. 3 laps left remaining in tonight's race. Coming to 2 to go. Only thing that's going to spoil his fun right now is going to be a caution. Mike Hayes stayed right there in tune. Just can't pull on him. 2 laps left. Is he going to have anything left? No one is anywhere close. I think we're pretty spread apart on the field. This is it, folks. Will Mike Hayes get himself one last opportunity to spoil the day, or is the 48 going to rule the day? 48, Dylan Banks. Last lap. Wrong cake here. There'll be no cheesecake in it today. Oh, we got more balance. There goes Adam Thompson now getting himself in 3rd position, podium position at the end. Dylan Banks working the last turns of tonight's race. Here comes Dylan Banks. Crossing the line. Checkered flag be out. Dylan Banks, the 48. You're a race winner.
All right, welcome back, everyone. So yeah, that was last year's race. We had a long run at the end, so it really had those guys managing those tires, which is going to be a very important thing out here at this evening here, as we're going to be looking at track temperature. It's going to be starting off pretty hot, then starting to cool off. These guys will have to make some adjustments on those cars if they want to keep this thing dialed and going fast. If not, you're going to see a lot of these guys being set in the beginning, but as the tires, as the track temperature tends to change here as we run a little bit later on in the day in sim, they're going to see changes in their setups, and all of a sudden it's going to snap loose or go tight, plow tight, something fierce, out of nowhere. So, and of course, we're going to be looking at these drivers on aero handling. It's going to be very crucial to keep some downforce on that nose, getting that thing to rotate to the center and launch out with all the horsepower and grip you can possibly muster. And you got to do that lap after lap after lap for only 180 of them, right? But we got stages and breaks in between. So, again, we should be looking pretty good here as we are into Q, I believe. So we are dropping into Q here in just a moment here. But again, I wanted to take a quick moment to thank everybody once again for tuning in, checking us all out, and giving us all that support out there. Really appreciate it. Will be my last season for Front Row Esports, and more or less in the broadcasting. We've got some other things for the channel in mind, but when it comes to iRacing, I'm gonna take myself a little bit of breaker on that one, and take a chillax for a minute and retire from it. But man, it has been super fun, and some of these guys, it's like family. So again, we're gonna hopefully be in that car next year for Front Row Esports. That's gonna be a lot of fun because I stole some keys to some cars, and we're gonna go give it our best run and try to get out there, put the show on for you. All right, so instead of being here calling the shot, you know how it goes. But anyways, looks like, okay, we are M2Q. Yes, we are. All right, so again, want to thank Moza Racing, Trek Racer, W Energy Drink, Raptor Race Graphics, Outlier Speed Company, and of course, Starlink. Thank you so much for putting this picture out tonight, as we got a cool throwback national anthem. I really hope I don't get flack for this one. But anyways, it's going to be fun. It's a throwback from in the 1990, 80 something. It's just perfect. So anyways, I had to throw that in here for tonight here at Vegas. So enjoy tonight's national anthem. I'll be back here in just a moment for the start of tonight's race and the drop of the green flag. Stay tuned.
Bitches and gentlemen, it's showtime! Hurry, hurry, step right up! Introducing the star of our show! His name is Usher! You wouldn't want to be anywhere else in the world right now! So without further ado, I bring to you Usher! You about to witness hip-hop in its most purest, most rawest form, flow, almost flawless, most hardest, most honest, known artist. Chip off the old block, but old Doc is act. Looks like Batman brought his own Robin. Oh God, Saddam's got his own Laden. With his own private plane, his own pilot. Set the blow college, dome moon doors off the hinges. Oranges, peach, pears, plums, oranges. Yeah, here come my inches. Away from you, dear, fear none. Hip-hop is in a state of 911, so let's get down to business. I don't got no time to play around. What is this? Must be a circus in town. Let's shut this shit down on this ground.
All right, how's it, race fans? You got Chris Paul Hamas in the FRB booth here, and we are about ready to go live here at Las Vegas with Front Row Esports 2025 Cup Run and their quest for the Cup, which now they're now in the round of 8, and we are just finishing up qualifying. As there it is. All right. Let's bring up some stats and see who's sitting on point this evening. Oh my goodness, we got the Honeycuts doing a 1-2 action to start the thing off. What a way to show some might, and by putting the can right up front, so you definitely know they're gonna be working together. But we got sitting on point and on pole, Mr. Donnie Honeycutt in the 22. Good run, good job there, my man. And right next to him, his kin is Tyler Honeycutt in that 45 machine, and he is going to be that second position. Third position going to go to DJ Daniel in the 96. We got the 32 of Tom Freitas in that fourth position. The 24, Mike Hayes in that number 5 spot, and then round out that top 5. Sixth position going to go with the 69er of Ronnie Morrison. Hold on one second as I'm trying to get my cameras to operate like they're supposed. There we go. It just takes them a minute, There we go. All right. Anyways, all right. Ronnie Morrison in the 69er JBL Hot Rod. Got Steven Johnson Flight Services going to take off this evening from a 7th position in that one car. 03 of Keith Pittman, True Death in that 8th spot, and we got the 42 of Kyle Wildman Wellman, 9th position. Rounding out your top 10 is going to be that 8 car of Chummy Miller. The 11 of Garrett Wiles and Matt Metler, I believe. Daniel Rupik Jr. Seems like everyone's just kind of fluttering around here, as I believe they are starting to move. Yes, they are. Matt Metler is in that 13th position, but starting here on the grid is not, and so is Chris Carroll. He is parked on the grid right now as well. So we got a little, something on the start here, as Stoney Benfield, same thing, maybe did not start this evening. So, no, we're going to figure this one out. Maybe just some difficulties getting into tonight's race, but hopefully they get it all squared up. They're on track right now, and hopefully they'll start this program off a lap down.
We got Donnie Honeycutt leading the way as we're ready to take the green here at Vegas. We got Front Row Esports ready to kick off one more for the 2025 season. Again, we are in that hateful 8. So that the round of 8, this is when, you know, all these points, especially for these 8 guys that are left in this thing to fight for it, everything's going to be online here. And again, with the light field, there's not a lot of buffers that you can have in between you. So not a lot of the cars that can slow you down. So it's really going to be based on your race pace and your talent. How much talent you got in that wheel, or you're on that wheel at least. As we're going to get ready to fire these guys off, and let's get to one moment here. Stand by 1. Okay, there we go.
Green, green, green.
It's about to get nasty. We're green here in Vegas. We're going to go side by side. Everyone lined up here. Let's see if they can take it nice. And you see Chris Carroll and a couple other guys coming out of pits now. So they're going to be looking for that stage 1 to finish to get caught back up to the track or for a quick caution. But right now, these guys are ripping, getting up to speed through the gears. And here they come barreling down. I suggest you duck. We got Tyler Honeycutt leading the way. All right, so Tyler Honeycutt in a 35/45 this evening. He got a quick start on Donnie Honeycutt here. Donnie's going to come around on the outside. Look for Donnie to have some momentum up, but no, the 926 keeps it dug on the bottom right there, and he is going to get some. Trying to get in that second, but then he takes a high line. Here comes the 22. These guys are going to duck dive, and they're going to line up here. We got side-by-side action between Mike Hayes and a stalled up between the 35. Oh, no. Tyler Honeycutt just kind of gets a little sideways or something up in front of these things. Now surrendering the lead back to Donnie Honeycutt in the 22, the 926. Now here comes Ronnie Moore. Oh, loose off. Here comes the 22. Now he go back up. He gonna surrender the lead now to where the hell did he come from? The 69er of Ronnie Morrison up 5 positions in 3 laps. What the? Yeah. So we got leaders go to the front, slip up, and then now Johnson's on the move. So he's gonna come flying back forward again here, and he's gonna try to get himself some. Johnson up 5 positions as well, trying to follow that same run of the 69er. Now, Niner, he needs to back her up and slow her down and make sure he got them tires for the end of this thing, as Johnson is fast. He got a good hot rod. But we got side-by-side action happening right now as we got the 32 underneath the 926. 926 trying to clear, getting that bubble right below him. Everyone trying to stay nice and clear here, as that was Mr. Mike Hayes. In the 24, we'll see that 926 coming down in front of him. Must be a little scary, but we got some side-by-side ripping right now. Garrett Wiles on the outside, the 22 of Donnie Honeycutt. He on the bottom. He on the bottom trying to recover from that little slip up there in the beginning. Some cold tires, and she will get loose and get away from you. That guarantees. Now he's going to go side-by-side with that 8 car of Chubby Miller. Well, we got more battling happening. Keith Pittman now in the 03 of True Death. He just now trying to muster up some speed and get some grip on the outside here. Got the 926 underneath him. 926 going to go for the dive. Garrett Wiles going to take that position, but here comes that 8 car. He's going to try to get in the fight. The 22, Donnie Honeycutt, he is backed off tremendously as we still have side-by-side action happening with Mr. Pittman and the 926. Pittman's not giving up, loving this outside momentum that he's getting to pick off right here. We got Matt Mettler. Look like we got some issues we'll get to over in the Mettler camp, but right now we're still side by side in the 24, the 03, the 926. Look at this cluster. You know what? I mean, if for a small field, these guys are putting on a nice dicey race. We got someone sideways popping smoke right in front of us. That's going to be Mr. Johnson in the 1 car. Ow! As he contact fence right there. That's a loose off from 2. Maybe 2 was our problem. And now that's going to leave Tom Freitas in the 32. Gunny Sarge in charge. He going to try to get him a win this evening. How epic will that be? Well, he's off to a really good start, but Ronnie, he's off to a really nice jump on the field here. But we're going to go right back to the action of the 926 on the outside of Keith Pittman. Keith Pittman trying to hold strong on that 926, but we have the 96 in front of him of DJ Daniel. Yep. DJ here is trying to rip them. Uh-oh, we got someone else sideways and backing up. I don't know who is that. Oh, that's a 69er, Ronnie Morrison. Oh, we got caution out. That's going to be for that 69er, Ronnie Morrison. Holy but Jesus. So we can actually, well, I think that's Chummy Miller getting into him right here, but we'll look for Ronnie Morrison as well. So we got Pop Smoke in front of us here, so we're going to look for that Ronnie Morrison as he is trying to recover. We got more action happening. The 31. Here's my 31 out here. I don't know, but the 69. Now he is mowing some grass. This is like Groundhog Day deja vu for him. Same thing happened more or less to him last year, and then he's going to come up. He's going to clip that 8. Then he's going to get into the 22. Ouch! 22 going to take a nice lick. Same with the 8. Those guys going to probably need some backups in this matter. As damn, we are under caution. See the 69er just getting loose here, but we're gonna back this one up and see where this whole thing starts for this 69. And we got a lot of guys loose off. The Steve Johnson, same thing, was up there in that second position. So this is your race leader right here. He's just looking, cruising. He's having all kinds of fun, loving all this clean, fresh air. Guys are loose behind him. He's styled. He's stoked. You know, he's like, all right, this is what I'm talking about. This is what it's like up here in this clean, fresh. And then, yep, see, nice exit out there. So we're going to be looking at, here we go to the 4, into 4 here. Hold up. Here we go. Oh, so he steps out on his own. Where do you have someone else stepped out? Maybe that was Mettler or something. But he steps out. There's a Bermuda Triangle happening right here. Boom, boom! There goes 3 of them down. Oh, and we got some duck divers back there doing some dodgeball. Man, that was intense. So let's look over Steve Johnson as well while we're here. Again, second position here behind the 69er of Morrison. Morrison just trying to ride a good. Oh, he hits some bumps right there. Steps that thing out. She hooks back around on him. He looked like he got a piece of that apron down there with the front splitter. Pulls him over right into that side fence right there. And ouch, little crumple zone. Engaged there. And let's go with Matt Mettler, because we did see some pop smoke there out of Mr. Mettler in the 31. So yeah, we did see smoke out of him. This was right in front of Ronnie Morrison here. This should catch us up on our to-dos. Ooh, man, he just woo! No, you don't need some new tires now, baby. They are just so he's gonna try to bring her back and get her back down on the pit road. And then right after this, so he's struggling. He is struggling this evening. All right, so because we see him sideways once again in front of the 69, so that was 2 times for him. So he just need to tighten up his car, absolutely. But back at the ranch, we got the 32 with Tom Freitas. Gunny Sarge in charge, front row esports, finally seeing some clean, fresh air. And he's been working super tough for this thing this week too. He's ran himself a handful of opens. Seen him running real nice out there. He's got a long run program. I don't mean to give up your strategy there, Tom, but hey, it's so it is what it is, right? but so he's got a strong car. Same thing with the 926. He's been looking real good toward the end of the season. Obviously, he is leading the points. And then Daniel Rupick Jr. He tried to have himself a real good truck race last night. And now he's going to try to repeat a good, try to get a good performance here this evening. But he's looking in a fine position in that P3. Tyler Honeycutt, after being collected, he's going to take that car, get her fixed. I think that was him at least. And now he's going to roll himself back up to 4th position. So he started up 2. He down 2, but he's not too bad. He's right up here toward the front. Cleaner air. We should be fine. So again, Ronnie Morrison 69 brings out the first caution this evening here. So I mean, there's not a lot of car here on track tonight. So it's going to be, if you just manhandle your stuff, keep it on track, you got something here, right? So we're going to find out though. Mettler, looks like Chummy is already out. Wellman is already what? Stoney Benfield out. Wow. Okay, roger that. Okay, so some starting Parkers, I guess, as now we're going to go and take her back green one more time.
Green.
And here we go. green all kinds. This time it's the 32 show. He's gonna try to ante up right here, and like I said, he's already up. Now he's gonna try to remain and contain the field behind him. Daniel Lupick Jr. and the 926 gonna line up, but we are gonna be side by side right behind them. Here comes Chris Carroll. So he did start lap down kind of thing or toward the end of the pack, so this is going to be his chance to come ripping through, and he does! 3 wide! So nothing less for that 18. And we got 4 wide, 926. Tries to sneak a peek on the 35 and the 18. The 72 on the high to the outside. He's still worried. He dragged that fence all the way the hell around. That 72 did. He's like, damn, I can't believe we just went 4 wide right there. That's crazy. It's like half the field in one spot. You know? We got Keith Pittman now probably just looked behind all that saying, holy, yeah, you all sorted out. But now the 45-35 of Honeycutt here is going to try to tighten it back up again, man. He looked like he's a little wicked loose there. So the guys could have done something in pits to help their cars out. Again, we are looking at a possible warmer track starting period here. Let's get back to the race leader as it's starting to tighten up. Oh, 32. 926 gonna go side by side. Drag race across the line. 926, new leader. Garrett Wiles. Oh, but he's sideways. And Tom continued. Oh, pancake and toast with the most. Smoke clear. I mean, that looked like it kind of hurt, dude. We got some IHOP stuff going down with Tom there as he just got smashed. I mean, big time. Watch this. Loose off. He just one up back. So I was a little quick on the trigger. Hold up. Slow her down. Let's look at 926 as he's going to step out and take out more or less most of the top of the field. I mean, what a swing and a hit here for the 926. So he's going to get to the bottom. The car's going to step out right there on the bump, similar to what happened to Johnson. I think we're almost the same exact spot. So here goes 926, stepped out now. And, you know, the 32 is going to try to slow, but he still needs throttle to get his exit. And then he gets he had nowhere really to go, and then smashed right there. Boom! Pancake, dude, and then got rode up on by the 72 of Daniel Rupick Jr., I believe. That's who, sent her in there. Go with the nose of the Daniel Rupick Jr. As he's going to see them sideways, and what the hell? No! Boom! What a headbutt right there, right? Yeah, he's a little dazed, a little knocked out. And then he slides out. Oh, and then more guys just trying to squeak by, get into it. Oh, man. So just damn disappointing right there as we got stage one not even done or in the books or nothing. And we got cars sideways, everyone hurt. Mike Hayes, he gets into this one as well. Check out Mike Hayes. He tries to will and slow it up. He does. Then, whoa, out of nowhere, he has the exit stage right there into the wall because he lost it. And he's going to take some damage there. Everyone just seemed like Chris Carroll got into it too. The 18, let's check out the 18. I think he got into it. Let's rewind it. Maybe not. Maybe he got through. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it lied to me. It lied to me. Donnie Honeycutt. Oh, our pole sitter. He also got into this one. I think. Oh, no, did he? Maybe it's just these guys blowing it up. 42 of Wellman. That's what it says, but I don't see Wellman in this thing. So, anyways, we're going to go back live. I do believe, well, you've seen exactly what happened here. And let's get back to our lead. Who's in the lead now? Oh, Mr. Johnson is. Hey! What's that, Steven? So, Steven Johnson leading the way, or is it Keith Pittman? What the? I don't know. Okay, well, while we tighten this all up, we're going to take ourselves a break. Be back here in just a moment.
I have waited long enough. The time has come to claim what is rightfully mine.
The Empire's supply lines are vulnerable. We hit them here, and the galaxy will take notice.
A former student seeks to disrupt our empire. Bring me Maul, Vader. Alive or broken.
You took my sister and my world. Now I'm coming for you. This was not the plan, but we are too far to turn back now.
The Empire's time is over. It's time for Crimson Dawn.
You cannot win, Maul.
It's time. Rise, Lord Vader.
I feel their whispers.
Anakin, you're breaking my heart.
What I was is gone.
You are my brother, Anakin!
What I am will bring the galaxy to its knees.
You were never truly Sith, Anakin. You were once a Jedi.
I am more than Anakin ever was. Live or die.
Long live the Empire!
Lord Vader is but weapons can be turned against masters.
You have proven your Lord Vader.
The past is
Since time began, gazed at the stars and he has wondered. And so much talk of AI and big tech today. Virtual worlds, what are they going to look like? When will we get there? Well, folks, we're not going there. They are coming here. I would like you to meet Iracing, the ultimate soldier. He's biblically strong, lightning fast, supremely intelligent. And if he is struck down on the battlefield, I will simply make you another.
You think you're in control of this? You're... What are you?
I'm looking for something. Something I understand.
Hang on!
Actually, probe wants some. Why is that? It's just a plan.
Hurry, step right up.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Take two here at Vegas. We got Front Row Esports in our 2025 Quest for the Cup. About ready to get underway one more time here at stage number one.
Green flag.
Now we have Mr. Chris Carroll leading the way. Tyler Honeycutt, he going to be sitting there in that second position. Steve Johnson getting him a nice shove and a good push. as they're going to try to rip past Chris Carroll here. No, he goes take the high, gets a little dump on the draft here. These guys are going to line up 1, 2, 3. We're going to go right back to the 03 and the 24. 03 of Keith Pittman looking for the outside and momentum. 24 kind of tucking down low at the 22 of Donnie Honeycutt, your pole sitter, trying to get his positions back. And now he's going to send letter E, baby, on the outside. Going to go 3 wide because the 24 is not going to give. But the 03 does a great job by kind of pulling down in front of him ever so slightly there. Not really quite the block, but the 03 of Pittman, good move there as he's going to be surging forward with the 22 of Donnie Honeycutt right there on his 6. And coming back once again is going to be Tom Freitas, 32 of... Tom, he's like looking for a nice run off here. Oh, my goodness. Slams the fence there. She does a little dump trucking on him out of 4, and that's going to be a little lick to the fencer. Hopefully there's no damage there with the 926. He's sort of promising, but down back four positions as he's trying to rally back against that 32 of Tom, and he's going to try to hold him off. He does so. Let's got to look back forward again on our race leader, Chris Carroll, breaking away from the field ever so slightly. We got Tyler Honeycutt in the 45 as he is at that second position, but he's got company, and some good company it is. The 1 car of Steven John's going to keep him honest. The 03 of Keith Pittman, he's bringing the group. He's bringing the whole ass right now. You got the 22 ripping on the outside. 32's going to follow him, and we're going to see if we can bring this pack up to speed here, as we do have a short run in stage 1. So you can burn off some tire here, get some positions, and get racy with her. But again, these guys have really been struggling with some of this loose off. So we'll see if they can contain themselves as we got the 32, the 03. Wow, a little high to the outside goes the 32 now. He's going to take some air off him, stall him up. He does. Pittman's kind of dropping back, but he's trying to hold on and maintain. Tom Freitas now, he was leading. He's trying to get himself back up there. Donnie Honeycutt, he's looking for the outside against Steve Johnson here. He's getting some good momentum off from 4 right here, and he's going to get himself a decent run. Let's jump on board with, Donnie Honeycutt. There we go. Donnie Honeycutt on board with the 22. Donnie now working the 4th position as he's getting a nice run off here. Oh, he has to lift right here, keep her off the wall. Smart, though. Extremely smart, as he doesn't want to have any. But as he lifts, here comes Tom Freitas in the gunny side. There's a Mr. Front Row Chief right there. Oh, sorry. There he is. There he is. I got you now. But now he's got company. He's got big company right now, especially with this 32. The longer this car tends to run, the better off it tends to be. So right now, got some company. And he's got some big company now. Whoa, yeah, good run. He's going to take the outside of the 1. One's going to take the very bottom here. Now, again, he has time to use them, right? If you know you can, get some go fast here, you only got 5 laps left. Yeah, let her burn, let her eat, baby. I mean, go with it. 22 now ripping on the outside. Round the outside. Yeah! Good speed, good momentum. He gets past that 1 car, Steve Johnson. Now we have the 32. He's going to be under attack by the 24 of Mike Hayes. Mike Hayes does himself, it's a barreling move right there. Dive bomber. Oh, we got contact to the fence. That's going to be 926 and the 96. Those guys were flirting with disaster back there out of 4. Chris Carroll still leading the way. Tyler Honeycutt, 2nd position. 22 of Donnie Honeycutt now 3rd spot. Steve Johnson falling back to 4th, but maintaining. But he does have himself maybe some heat in the kitchen at the end of this thing as the 24, Mike Hayes, he's got himself some good speed here. Going to find the bottom line, try to keep this thing pinned on the bottom and get a good launch off here. Going to go side by side. Ow, damn. That's going to be the 03 of Pittman, flattening the hell out of his car right there. As we got still drag race across the line. That's going to be the 24 this time, taking that top 5 away from Tom, and he needs that top 5. He needs some points right now. He's going to try to circle back and get back underneath him and then try to put him back in the opposite position. He does not get the run on him, but he's going to continue to stay on that bumper so if he can loosen him up a bit. Here comes that 03 of Pittman, though. He did take a nice lick to the fence, so maybe that hopefully didn't damage his car up too much, but we do have Mike Hayes, Steve Johnson now making his run on the 22 of Donnie Honeycutt. Honeycutt outside with company, lots of company. Mike Hayes in the 24, he's peeking, he's looking right now. Mike Hayes he's in that preferred spot, if you will. While these guys be duking him out, he's gonna go for a twofer. And he's got momentum right now. He's gonna go for the bottom. His car seems to like the bottom, and his exit off is pretty strong thus far. As Johnson side by side drag race across that Las Vegas casino line. Gambling. All these guys are. Oh no! Ow! What the hell? We are just. Are you kidding me? I gotta wind this back, dude. We're riding right along. Everyone's riding right along. And then all of a sudden we hear him lift out the gas, and then smoke crater into the fence right there. Outside, nosed in. I mean, he about made a new exit out the track. He hit that damn thing so hard, and he takes out the one, on the go around, and maybe others. Let's look at the one that happened so fast for Johnson here. As we got Mike Hayes. Oh, let's go back live. Let's try this again. Oh, negative. All right, so the 24. Just gets in, and then the one. Let's take a ride along with the one. So here we are riding along with the one car. Here he steps out. Oops, back! I mean, he's toast. That was it. I don't know if he used his fast repair or not already, because I think he was already in one. But I just heard it blow up. It's blowed up. Damn, that happened so quick too. Now Carol's just gonna go ahead, cruise away, and get to pick up that yellow. And, man, yeah, we got some guys in the pits. We got some damage happening. We got pit stops going down. Let's go ahead, send it over to a break here as we are. No, we can't. No, not yet. So this will be lap 35. So this will be for stage as they come back around. So, yeah, more or less we can do that right now. That's a firm. Let's do this. Here we go. All right, well, let's attempt something here. Okay, so I believe on points-wise, this is going to be how it's going to line up because, again, this should be across the line. So even the race out of pit road is going to be crucial right now. But let me get this. I know as I miss it. My bad. All right, so we got right now leading the way here is going to be Chris Carroll, so he did get that stage 1 victory. Then that's going to drop back to the second position here of the 45/35 of Tyler Honeycutt. Third position is going to go to 32 of Tom Freitas, which is exactly what he needed because he's outside that cut line right now. 22 of Donnie Honeycutt, fourth position. Keith Pittman rounding out your top fiver in that 03. We got DJ Daniels in their 96 in that sixth position. Matt Metler in the 79. He is in that seventh. Eighth is going to go to Ronnie Morrison. And ninth is going to be Garrett Wiles in a 926, your points leader. So you just pick up a little something there. And to round out your top 10 is going to be Daniel Rupick Jr. But all hail the chief as so Carroll did just pit now. So he's going to surrender the lead, and that's going to put Tyler Honeycutt now your race leader, I believe. I believe that's how this is going to roll down. We got lights out on the pace car. Oh, my bad. There we go. Yeah, so I believe Tyler Honeycutt's going to be your race leader. All right, we're going to send it over to stage 2. Stand by. would say welcome back, but we never left. So we're gonna go for stage 2 here, staying with these guys, and we're gonna hope for a really good stage 2. Let's let her rip, potato chip, with Tyler Honeycutt leading the way, the 32 of Top Raiders. He's gonna be on the outside, and we're gonna take her green. And we're already down a good handful of cars, which is not a good sign coming into stage 2. But hopefully we're going to get ourselves some long green flag runs. They're going to go side by side. Tom Brady, he's going to fall back ever so slightly here as everyone's really next to the fence. Love that. Man, love these little cameras. All right, so far we have Tyler Honeycutt, DJ Daniel in the 1 and 2 positions here, the 96. He's running back up to where he was. Now he's going to try to go for more. He's going to go for broke if he he holds on to it. The 96 and DJ Daniel goes for broke on the outside. New race leader. Nice run right there as he kind of lifted for the 35, or the 35 lifted there. He took full advantage and just kept her stuck and pinned, and he does. So he's going to, again, use a little tire there, but that's great because now he got that clean, fresh air. He can kind of chillax a minute here, back her up, and again, having all that downforce on the car is going to make it handle a lot better as well. 32, he's going to be right there with these dudes, stuck like Chuck with the, and Mr. Carroll. He's going to come ripping through the field now. Watch this. Right on board, Mr. Carroll here in that 18. Looking at 18th position, or 7th position in 18 car. Oh, 3 of Pittman getting into the fence right there. We got cars be racing everywhere here. 8 cars trying to stay in tune. 3 right there. Who's checking out the 32 is? Oh man, everyone. So it looks like the 32 may have got himself a little out of shape, or a lot out of shape now. Now he's got all kinds of company taking off that air off that rear spoiler. He's going to try to get back out in front, see if he can run with Carroll here. Those guys can maybe make up some ground, but they got the 96 and Garrett. See if he's figured out his program thus far. He whipped it up to the front, but then he did lose it, coming out of 2. So again, these guys are struggling with that loose off at the moment here, and some push tight on exit here. These guys slapping some good fence out there. But we got the 45 of Honeycutt, Ronnie Morrison, and now Donnie Honeycutt. Donnie Honeycutt, the 22. He's going to get on the bumper of the 69er and see if he can't go somewhere. And he is, but right now he's got some good company. Mr. Keith Pittman, that true death character right there in that 03. He has been showing us some stout stuff over these last handful, half a dozen races he's done, putting it up there in that top 5. Top 10, continuously. So he is showing some good strength, consistency, and speed, and now he is all over the bumper of that 22, Donnie Honeycutt. Honeycutt trying to whip himself forward and get a hold of the bumper of the 45, Tyler Honeycutt, see if they can't run themselves back up and run down them race leaders. But we're going to take a ride with Ronnie Morrison here in that 69er JBL machine. And again, he stepped her out loose, fierce in the beginning of this thing as he was leading the race, and now he's finding himself back up in second position, probably after cleaning his shorts and all that stuff, and taking himself a moment to reflect on it as his life flashed before his eyes. And now he finds himself back up in second position. So I don't know if he may be thinking he up there already, because he's like, how the hell I make it back up this second? You kidding me? So again, everyone's been having their own fair share of struggles this evening, and it's just going to be like who can hold on, who's going to be able to have those chips left at the end of this thing for that final bet, and have a hand to stand on. Right now, the 96 of DJ Daniel is loving life right now as he's out here in front, leading the way with that clean, fresh air. The 69 now maybe getting some contact or some closure ratio sort of pick up with the 45/35 of Tyler Honeycutt. Honeycutt, in that third position, but he's got guys with him. Oh, here we go. Could we possibly see? We do. 32 trying to march back forward again. Let's take a ride with old Tom. in the 32 machine. Tom Freitas, Gunny Sarge here, got himself a decent finish, I think like third or something like that in that last stage. So he got some points there. He needs to keep digging. It looked like he got loose earlier in his run, so now he's gonna try to. He's got company on the outside. That's gonna be 18 at Chris Carroll. Carroll showed some decent speed in his hot rod this evening, but he's been, again, kind of fluctuating with pit strategy, I think, right now, because he did start a little bit. He was on the lead to take that stage win, but then he pitted. Now he's gonna work his high side right now around the 22. That's gonna stall the 22. Now the 22 stall up there could be Tom's advantage here, as he's gonna try to follow around to the outside. Yes, he does. So the 22 stalls up, and now the 32 is gonna follow that 18's momentum around and continuing forward here. He has another one that he can pick off, possibly the 35/45 of Mr. Tyler Honeycutt. Honeycutt now, he is kind of falling back ever so slightly. Long run starting to play its dividends here in stage 2. Now we are looking at a little bit of a run here, a little longer than stage 1, but again, these guys really didn't get a chance to fill out those cars, whereas we were mired with caution after caution there. Well, just a couple cautions. So they didn't get a chance to really wear them tires up and see how this thing's going to handle and work. All right, let's also look over our race weather here and see what our track temp is at the moment while we are semi-stalled off. Well, not really, because with the 03 looking for the outside of the and he does. He's going to get there. And we have the 94 degrees in track temp right now, so it is cooling off. I know it was like 101 earlier or something like that. So the track is cooling, so the guys will have to stay. Like I was mentioning earlier in pre-race, was that change the track temp and how they're going to have to adjust for that in their cars. A little tire pressure here, there, whatever. They can do that because again, so can set up, run what you run. But DJ Daniel in the 96, he rocking and rolling in that P1. P2 going to be the 69er of Ronnie Morrison, still holding strong. And you got Chris Carroll now. He's made his way back up to third position, and he's brought along the 32 of Tom. Tom again found his way around the 45, and here comes the 03 of Pittman. Pittman's making himself a decent drive. But back to the 32 of Tom. Tom trying to stick onto the bumper of the 18. These guys both have some similar speed and agility here in practice earlier before the race tonight. Got a better drive off there, that 32 did. So if he can keep hammering on some of those, he may be able to run down that race leader. He's hitting a really good pace right now. We'll see if he can continue on. He's going to take he does. He get the 18 loose. 18's loose, 18's loose, 18's loose. Loose off, hold on to it, 18! Yeah, baby! Woo! That didn't look like much, but that was a nightmare. 18 just got the bejesus scared out of him. I guarantee you. That guy was saving that thing all the way around the turn. So now things are kind of not really squared up, but we're going to look for that pass later on because right now we got a little more business to handle here on track with the 35 and the 03. 03 of Pittman working this outside. Side-by-side action, ripping down and out. There he goes. Gets him clear here, clear out, clear up. He's going to complete that pass, continue on forward. Okay, let's see if I can find that. Yes, I can. Here we go. Hopefully that was not going to turn into a battle. Oh, let's back this up. Oh, we're still bumping. All right, forgot about that. We're going to slow this down while I change camera views. We're going to try to get in the car here. Once I find it, my bad. Ah, there it is. Yeah, let me drop this down here. Sorry, my bad. We're still bumping. Okay, at speed here. Now we're on board Tom. Watch that 18. Oh my God! Okay, now let's sit on board the 18's car as he gets all kinds of air taken off him going into one. And I'm looking at the board so far. Everyone is still single file. I do not see any passing, so we'll kind of take a moment here to check this out. Oh my goodness, you just, oh God, dude. You kidding me? I mean, that was just so, I mean, and you can't move this wheel that much. You can't move that wheel that much. Oh my, he almost hook, line, sinker that joker into the fence like those other guys did. Wow. Now the 32 gets past him, so let's check in on our race leaders and where we're at on track. DJ Daniel in the 96 is leading the way here. 96 or the 69er, Ronnie Morrison, that second position. But moving on up, Mr. Tom Freitas in third position. 18 of Carroll after recovering right there. He's holding on to that fourth position. Keith Pittman fifth. Nice top five run for that 03 of Keith Pittman. We got Tyler Honeycutt in that sixth position. We got some lap down traffic of the 24. 24, Mike Hayes. He had himself a hot rod earlier too. So I really hope he gets back on this lead lap and he gets a little shot at the win here at the end. We got Donnie Honeycutt in 22. He's 6 positions down, sitting with Tyler Honeycutt. So both these guys are, just kind of falling back a little bit on their programs. So they got one more shot at it to tighten it up here at lap 90 as Garrett Wiles, looked like he was close off right there, but Daniel Rupick Jr., round out your top 10 is Miller, and he is locked down. Yeah, locked down. And then Mettler will be the other car lap down, so it'll be that fight and that battle. So Mike Hayes needs to get past, or maybe, he needs to get past those guys for him to get that lap back. So he's still got some other cats in front of him, which being stuck that lap down guy is not fun, Cuzzo, and I guarantee you that. Johnson, same thing. So he has a lot of guys stuck a lap down in front of him, which is crazy. And then Kyle and Stoney, they're out. All right, so let's look over. Back to our, come here. Thank you. DJ Daniel, man. We're gonna ride on the back, on the bumper here, a little rear view cam of Daniel. Yeah, he's doing good. Saving his car, saving his tires. You don't need to push it at all. But here's where things are gonna start getting interesting. Tom's starting to close in, and so is the 18. 18 starting to feel that second wind, and the 32 is trying to sort out his program when it comes to the change in track temp and the differences of grip. Right now the 32 is trying to barrel down on that 69 of Ron Morrison, but if he don't get himself up and scooting here, he's gonna need to clear Ronnie pretty quickly, because there's Ronnie right here. We're gonna sit in the back of Ronnie's car, as Ronnie right now is he's losing some time, and Tom is definitely gaining that time on him. But he's got himself just a heap of cars behind him. So this guy's going to be in some trouble if he does not complete this pass with a quickness. He needs to get past him quickly and get him in his rear view. So, but this is where that challenge comes into play when it comes to this style of racing. Is you just can't get that done like that, it takes inches at a time at times. And we got a car sideways.
The yellow flag
and yellow is out. That is going to be the 18 of Carroll. Carroll sideways and around, spinning 360s, but I think he didn't hit anything. We're going to slow it down. Yellow out. Does that help? Oh, that was help. That was help by the 03 of Keith Pittman. We will look at jump on board Pittman here. Looked like he may have gotten tight. Contact right there. Yep. So you can tell those guys, he got super tight. So he's got to run. He's going to dive down to the bottom. Oh, Carroll brings it down too. So I do believe, though. Oh, yeah. That's not a happy driver. Let's see, did he damage his car, though? There's the other question. All right, one more time here. Little bump and run. 360. Just a little. Yeah, I don't think he's going to have a lot of damage there. He can get that fixed. He should be fine. DJ Daniel leading the way. And that will bring us to 64. We have lap 90. Will be the end of stage 2. We're going to take a break. Be back here in just a moment.
What the?
Get me out of this chair.
Detective Raven, I'm Judge Maddox, and this is the Mercy Capital Court, a judicial system powered by artificial intelligence.
Hold on, just wait a second.
With crime rates soaring, lawmakers voted for mercy. By acting as judge, jury, and executioner, Mercy keeps our city safe.
I shouldn't be here. I helped create the Mercy program. I'm proud to have sent the first suspect for trial here, and I will continue to send more until the message is received.
Detective Raven, I know precisely who you are. You're before this court today charged with the murder of your wife.
Oh my God.
Your guilt must fall below the 92% threshold, or you will be executed in precisely 90 minutes.
I loved my wife. I didn't hurt her.
Detective Raven, the city's municipal cloud is at your disposal. Every camera, cell phone, and database. You must gather evidence to exonerate yourself. If you are innocent, prove it.
I need to find out who killed my wife.
It's a classic crime of passion, Chris, and it all points right at you. You don't get the mercy trial unless you're guilty.
I didn't hurt Mom, I swear to God. Show me everyone she had contact with. She was seeing someone. How's my guilt looking now?
It has risen to 98%. You just provided me with a strong motive of why you murdered her.
Good, wow. Thank you for that.
Mr. Raven, the clock is ticking.
Tell me what Nick was up to.
She was stressed about work. She said some chemical went missing.
The estimated street value would be in excess of $16 million.
Do you honestly think that I killed my wife? Or were you just programmed wrong? I need to walk the scene. No, I have something here.
This is a terrorist's handbook.
Get out. Get out of there.
Mr. Raven, you're running out of time.
Chris, what do you got it into? There's a bomb in that truck.
It's heading downtown.
This was never about my wife. This was about me and you. Get me out of here!
All right, welcome back, everyone. Got Chris Paul Hammers here with FRB, and we are live in 8:05 with Front Row Esports in 2025 Quest for Cup. We're going to go green once again. Got ourselves a dozen or so laps left until the end of stage 2. These guys got some 4 fresh field goods, and we're going to see what kind of duke 'em ups and dogfights we're about ready to have here at Vegas as these guys are entering up, and who's going to go in big, who's going to back it up, who's going to save their stuff. That's going to be the 03 Pittman. He's going to back that thing up right now, and he's just like, no, we're good here. I'm just going ahead and let these guys running on out and get some right now. Daniel, DJ Daniel, though, he is cruising and looking to give this field a bruising as he is leading the way and gaining. Here comes the side-by-side, 3-way, almost 4 wide right here. Here we go. Now to action, be picking up the 32 around the outside. The 35, 45 Honeycutt, he is loose. He's going to back up the 22 of Donnie Honeycutt. He's going to go around him on the outside there. And same with Chris Carroll. He's going to try to pick up that position with some momentum here as we still got all kinds of battling still between him as the 35 is trying to pick up some speed here and get back up. But we got side-by-side battle. Garrett Wiles in the 926 against the 69 of Ronnie Morrison. They're going to go side-by-side, maybe a little bit of contact. No, the 69 into no man's land on the way out. Holds on to her. We're still going to keep it side-by-side. And then we got the 22 of Honeycutt. He is a dog be a hunting right now. and along with, we got Carroll right behind him. So these guys are going to try to sort this thing out quickly, or they're going to have a lot more company here on their bumpers in just a moment. These guys still rocking and rolling side by side. Morrison on the outside, Garrett on the inside. No one's trying to give here. Ronnie likes this Midland line in the 69 machine, that JBL rocking and rolling here, trying to keep the pressure on. 926 going to slide up now in front, throw some air in his face. He does. It works. He plows tight, gets a hold of that fence on the way out. He's going to lose 2 more positions in that exchange. Ouch. So he's going to note that one, and hopefully he's going to go back up there and return to the KVR. 1960 now trying to rock and roll forward, and he's doing so. Garrett and Tom, both these guys have some pretty strong machines on them today, it seems, as they are finding their way back forward again and running down the race leader. Look at their time in the tower there. You'll see that little negative, and it is shrinking, and it is shrinking quick. And the guy who's shortening the gap right now, that is going to be the 32 of Tom Freitas. Find himself a good car out here this evening. He's got a chance. He's got a real chance this evening. Lost a little bit there, but he's going to gain on exit. He does. There he goes. He's starting to pull now. All right, everyone's single filed out behind him. We're going to look for some battling in our midst, which could be the 72 of Daniel Rupik Jr. Mike Hayes still needs to get down on that lead lap. He's looking to do so. I believe he is going to be your next car a lap down. So he could, at the end of this stage, get that lap bound back. As you see the 8 car, he just going slow down there, and everyone trying to get around nice and clear like DJ Daniel still leading the way, but for how much longer? Thompson's kind of stalled out behind him right now. He's kind of floating with that 40, that 4 second or so, or 0.4 second, I'm sorry, 4 second. 0.4 second, 4/10 or whatever behind him, and just kind of flirting it back and forth as he lost a little there and maybe overdriving the car. So again, that's where you have to back it up sometimes. You got to go, easier in, slow up your stuff, and next you know you start going faster, kicking out some hotter laps. Carroll now trying to make his way back to the front. He's already seen that clean air before, and he's looking for it again. And now he's going to try to take advantage of the 926 and the 22. 926 stalling up on his run. He surged forward. Garrett did in that 926. He's going to come up and, oh my goodness, lots of wheel into that car, that 926 in front of him. You see him almost step out from underneath him as he tried to wheel it off. That stalls him up tremendously. That opens that door, keeps that door open for the 18 to go flying by. 926 is upset, and Carroll moving forward once again. And Carroll was a little light on the throttle there, you can tell, because he's like, oh, is he gonna hold on to her, or, But now starting to make some forward gains, and that's what we're looking for. Same thing with Tom, though. He's holding on with that second position. Can he gain on that race leader? We got side-by-side happening with Daniel Rupik Jr. and Ronnie Morrison. Morrison on the outside. He is struggling. He's hurting. Here comes the 8 car now, lap down car. Going to be giving him some pressure as we got Garrett Wiles under attack once again. This time it's by the 45 of Tyler Honeycutt. Uh-oh, we got someone loose off here. Who was that? That was a 32. 32 is gonna subdue to the 22's run. 22 of Donnie Honeycutt's got himself a solid rig tonight, man. He's falls back, comes back forward. Here 32 steps it out there. As you see, he got a little loose off there, and that's gonna bring the 18 right to his bumper. Here comes some another battle. About ready to 18's about ready to unleash a little bit of hell on the 32. If you don't, oh my goodness, both those guys get a little bit of defense. 32 got more of it than the 18, but 32 may have overcooked his stuff. And oh, here goes the 18! Oh my goodness! Hold on to it! No! Car steps out, hooks back again. He's gonna lock it down. Caution's coming out. So our car just stepped out on him. We seen that. We're right on board. Man, how many times are we gonna ride on board somebody when they be wrecking? So it looks like maybe the 35 may have taken some air off. Let's see this. He was close enough to do so. Oh no. He gets a little close, and he packs a little air there, but he was high till it looked like he just gave it a lot of will to drive it down to the bottom, and that ass end just stepped out on him, and he locks it down here before he lets that thing hook back up into the fence and the field and take out even more cars. So he should be fine. He's just on the march back through the field once again. Luckily for him, it is a smaller field tonight, so getting through the field is going to be a little easier than per se pretty full field or whatnot. Be damn near impossible at times. All right, so we're under caution once again. I guess we'll take a break and be back here in just a moment.
We all like going back in time and imagining how things could have gone differently. Like, what if I made different choices? Would I have ended up here?
It's been 6 months and still no leads on the whereabouts of the escaped convict known as the Roofman.
I was never very good at life.
Good morning, team. No. Don't be scared.
Kind of like I was not good at hurting people.
Dwayne, get your coat.
I don't have one.
Are you serious?
Here. I was good at seeing things. Details. Systems and routines.
A manhunt tonight for an escaped prisoner.
Find a safe place to hide for a few months.
He's a very smart individual, super intelligent.
You're just the man I want to see.
You like peanut M&Ms, right?
We're missing a lot. You have any idea why?
I just thought, they gotta be hiding somewhere.
I wanted to invite you to my toy drive.
We sell toys here, we don't give them away.
Wow.
I would like to introduce you to someone who made a generous toy donation.
That's so kind of you.
So, John, I understand you work for the government.
So it's a little classified, so.
I never knew we had an intelligence unit here in Charlotte.
Oh, are you law enforcement?
Yes, I am.
Wow, that's amazing.
Police believe the Roofman may still be in the area.
What the? Oh my God!
You got your passport? You got to leave tonight. Can't I just stay? I'll just lay low. I need you to really think about who you talk to. You just look like this all the time?
Tell me what's going on. Right now.
Who do you want to be, Jeff?
I need you to take the ink bomb out.
If I do that, it'll blow up.
Not if you do it quick.
Oops.
All right, welcome back, race fans. We are in stage 2 with Front Row Esports Quest for the Cup here at Vegas. I'm Chris Paul Hammond. Welcome on in if you're late to the show. If not, I appreciate everyone joining us this evening and giving us all kinds of support out here. These boys are trying to put themselves on a decent show. Been lots of fun with even with the smaller numbers in the field this evening. Still been some really good racing out there. Well, especially in the beginning, man. I couldn't believe how many lead changes we had due to upset cars. That was a first. As I believe we're about ready to go green one more time here. We got a little 10-lap shoot him out and shoot him, little short shoot and scoot. There you go. I was looking for it. Yeah, I was like, look for that. I meant to roll that. There it is. All right, here we go. Green once again. 926 or the 96 of DJ Daniel is leading the way. Great jump by him. We have the 22 and 32 side by side. 32 on the bottom. He's going to try to rip this thing and let her eat. Again, we only have ourselves. Yeah, we're inside the 10. There it is. So caution is, we're done. 22 of Donnie Honeycutt outside, and the 35 of Tyler Honeycutt inside of him. So these guys are going to try to give themselves nice and good room here. I don't want to be a part of any kind of mishaps with the Kenzie. Oh, the 22 of Donnie gets himself a fat run as he's going to rip him on down to the 32. Donnie all over the bumper, the 32. He's finding some speed on that outside. Tom is getting stalled up on the bottom. That outside's really working for the 22, and we got a car sideways. That's going to be Keith Pittman in the 03. He recovers. Great job there. And he's going to continue. We're going to continue green. DJ Daniel now starting to lose that commanding lead that he had in the beginning. But these guys are side by side behind him, which I know that's exactly what he's looking for. Tom is not letting up here. He's not letting that 22. He's going to push him up even higher. He's going to take that middle line. He's going to get a little loose across some bumps. He kind of works his car off. He's going to lose some speed, though. He's got the 926 all over him. And you got a big cluster of, you know what's right here for this third position. 22 is going to go high. 32 is going to try to take the bottom. 926 is going to take him 3 wide. Coming out of 4 with the one in the fence. 35 now is going to stick with his kin right there. Tyler and the Honeycutts are working together on the bottom, and you have, it looks like Tom now. He got cleared up. He got stalled up, and the 926 going to rip by everybody. What a move for the 926 as he sends her 3 wide, and he makes it happen, Captain. As the 22 is still working that outside line, likes it up there, likes the momentum, but he's just not getting the runoff I think he's needing here. As we are coming to the end of stage 2, we have big fight still underway here between the Honeycutts. His family right here, so you don't want to be in this garage, something go wrong. And now the 32 is going to try to make a comeback here. He's got 2 laps to do so. He's going to have to do a 2-for-1 and get past them both. He's going to have to drive the wheels off this thing, get himself back up into that 3rd position for points. He needs it desperately, as he's doing so right now. Going to go side by side with that 22 on the outside still. Tom's now making the bottom line work. We're going to have 2 laps left remaining in stage 2. Garrett Wiles now leading. He gets past DJ Daniel, rips past him, all kinds on the outside right there. DJ Daniel puts him in the 2nd position. Garrett now is going to be prime suspect for the win of stage 2, as we've got side-by-side battle still unfolding for the 32 and 22. 22 now succumbs to Tom's fight here as these guys were fighting. It brings up more company, but Johnson is not in the fight quite yet. He's still trying to get his laps back, and just try to remain up there in the fight and in position to get that, of course, come stage end. As we are 1 more lap left in stage 2 here. Got Garrett Wiles leading the way. DJ Daniel in that 2nd position. Tyler Honeycutt 3rd. He needs to hold on to it. Now, Wiles has struggled a little bit through here. Hopefully he doesn't get the thing loose. Step out. Nope, he's clean on out. All these guys are single filed. Tom does make it into 4th, so good points for him in that matter. Donnie right there coming across the line, though. And we got him. Stage 2.
Yellow flag.
Done and in the books. Woo! Like I said, short shoot and scoot there, and Garrett Wiles. I have to do that. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. All right, so a little sneak attack sponsor here. My bad. All right, Garrett Wiles is leading the way here. Hopefully that'll go away in just a moment, but let's get our stuff on here. That's what I get for switching. Yep, so you won't leave me alone now. All right, Garrett Wiles leading. He led that. So Garrett gets that P1. Tom will get P4. So P2 is going to go to DJ Daniel. Tyler Honeycutt, 3rd position. Tom Freitas in the 32 is going to get 4th. Donnie Honeycutt, 5th. Ronnie Morrison going to be in that 6th position. 2-4 of Mike Hayes gets his lap back and gets back into the top 10, 7th position. Chris Carroll making his way back up as well after that last slip up in 8th position. Keith Pittman holding on to that 9th and that 03, and round out your top 10 is going to be Daniel Rupick Jr. in the 72. So great run for these boys, but Garrett Wiles gets that top spot. All right, we're going to send these guys into pits, and we are going to send us on a quick break. Be back here for stage 3 and the final stage of tonight's race.
Since time began, man has gazed at the stars and he has wondered, am I alone? So much talk of AI and big tech today. Virtual worlds, what are they going to look like? When will we get there? Well, folks, we're not going there. They are coming here. I would like you to meet Ares, the ultimate soldier. He's biblically strong, lightning fast, supremely intelligent. And if he is struck down on the battlefield, I will simply make you another.
You think you're in control of this? You're not. What are you?
I'm looking for something. Something I do not understand.
Hang on!
A malfunctioning program who wants to live. Why is that? It's just a feeling. Fascinating.
Come on. Pink Gators, my Detroit players. Tim's for my hooligans in Brooklyn. Dead right, if they head right, Biggie there, air night. Papa been smooth since days of under rules. Never lose, never choose to. Bruce Cruz who? Do something to us.
All right, welcome back there, race fans. We got Chris Williams here in the booth. We are about ready to take the green flag for stage 3, third and final stage in tonight's run. We got a 90-lap run ahead of us. Possible green flag pit stops. Could be in these guys' future. We're going to find out. We got to stall off on the start of this thing here. Daddy Whippick Jr. up to a great start. Once again, he's going to lead the way. Garrett Wiles in a 9.26, and Tyler Honeycutt, that 1, 2, and 3 with the 32 of Tom Freitas in 4th position now. So he's looking to keep himself up in that top 5 and striking distance of those race leaders. Here comes the 20. Oh, down on the apron, the 32 goes. Be careful there. That's flirting with disaster once again. The 22, then 69 to Ronnie Morrison. All this cluster. You know what's happening here. Mike Hayes had himself a fast car. He's going to try to get himself back up to the front here as he is showing himself, trying to show himself an open door. Oh, but he's going to be getting tied up here. Here comes 18. Carroll looking on the outside, and man, he's got cars everywhere. No matter there's a lot of cars or little cars when it comes to racing here, everyone. They all want the same spot, which is the go fast line. So no matter if you got a bunch or a little, here got a big run by the 18. 18's looking underneath the 03. 03 is gonna pave and open the door for the 96. The 96 showed some speed also. So see these guys can find their way back up forward as, whoa, man, we got road blocking and 3 wide and all kinds of stuff here. 3 wide. 22, 69, they're going to go side by side, or almost, and then now they're going to rotate. 69 kind of backs out of it. Smart thinking there, but the 18 is going to keep her pinned. Smash that thing to the floor, he says. And they're going to go drag race with the 18, and the 69 and the 22 skates on by. Donnie Honeycutt, he's in a fight right now. They all are. Oh, my goodness, we got a car contact, and 8-car move, and it goes up there 35, and oh, we got no caution out. How is that possible? Car sideways and stopped. So it should bring us a caution. I guess not. So I don't know what happened here, but let's figure it out. We have a lap car, which is Chummy Miller. Lap car up here fighting for fourth spot. Oh, the 35, he gets loose. Oh, man, they click, 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 click. Boom, boom, boom. And we got cars smoked in the beginning of stage 3. Man, Garrett Wiles now your race leader. Daniel Rupik Jr. Is running in that second position. We will find that pass and go with it. I'm here in a moment. Once I get that. So far, why am I not seeing it? There it is. Nope. Yeah, that's it. Okay, here's your pass for the race lead. This is going to be the fight between. So Garrett's going to go the 72 of Rupik. He's in second position. Gets underneath Rupik. And then I'm not sure what happens here. That was for P1. Yeah, so Daniel Rupik Jr. was your race leader. So meanwhile, back at the ranch, we had a lot of stuff unfold. So the 72 of Rupik Jr. was leading the race due to the fact that I believe something happened to DJ Daniel here. And I'm looking for that as well. Apologize, as we are just still trying to get ourselves caught back up. Let's get the live here and try to figure out where we're at. Everyone's separated really good here. Yep, this is your closest battle. And that is for a lap down position. So we got the 69, Ronnie Morrison's bringing it in. Damaged, he's gonna back it up. So we've got a lot of guys who are damaged here who got involved in that contact. And now caution did not come out. So the 96 of Daniel, something happened here. Again, I'm trying to figure out. Oh, not Daniel. Oh, yeah, DJ Daniel. Yeah, DJ Daniel. Great. We're going to have to figure this one out. Stand by 1 on that. Right now we're going to trail with our race leader just to keep things on spot and point as I look through our list of shenanigans and to see. So here's a pass right here. Yeah, I'm still looking for. No. All right. Well, anyways. So something happened with DJ Daniel as he got passed by Steve Johnson. Let's look this over. Yeah, let's look this over. So negative, not what I was looking for in that matter. I'm sorry, I was looking for the 72 of Rupik. That's where I keep getting screwed up. My bad. So that'd be Garrett passing. So yeah, over to the 72 starting us off there. So we're on our replay right now, just out of the more or less the start of stage 3. So that's, yeah, so 72, I might have got that wrong. So regardless, we tried. I want to keep everyone up to date on what is flying out there on track. And right now, who's flying? is both the 72 and the 926. These guys are going to stay paired up. We have Tom trailing in third position, and he's got some ground to make up. So if this thing stays green, which it does look like it's possibly going to, unless we got a self-spin of some sort, it's going to be, he's going to have himself one tall order to hunt these guys down, and he's going to have to maybe pull something, some kind of flip up on his strategies when it comes to his pit stop, shorten it. 2 tires maybe, I don't know. But they're going to need 4 tires. They're going to need 4 tires. You need it all. So maybe pit early, utilize that rubber, gain on them. Hopefully they screw up in their pit entries. I'm not sure. Again, there's a lot still left yet to be had here. Uh-oh. Garrett loose off. Oh my gosh, he's all over the place. Holding on to it. Now these two are going to go side by side. Race for the lead. 72 is going to try to take it back. 926 got himself mad wicked loose. He's going to go buy a lap car. He's going to try to yield tie to the outside. Does so. They're going to bring it back down side by side. The 926 is going to try to put the pressure and keep the pressure on the 72, knowing how valuable that lead air, that clean air is, being the leader. And so now they're still going to go side by side, which is exactly what Tom was needing. Where did Tom go? Oh, never mind. I guess he got loose off, and now he backed up. So now it's going to be Carroll who's going to have to hunt these guys down. And Garrett takes the lead back from Daniel Rupick Jr. So basically, it's now if Garrett just keep the, looks like he has got a pretty fast car. He's got to keep it underneath him. The 72 got back to him. He was able to power on by him, kind of catch up from his mistake, and still retain the race lead. Junior is second position, kind of holding, but see if he'll fall. We're gonna look for Carroll to see if he has what it takes to run these guys down. And again, he's 4 seconds back, so that's another tall order to ask of a driver to cut down that kind of time especially at a mile and a half or a go fast track. Honeycutt's still going to try to hold strong in that 4th position, and he is, with Mike Hayes now up in that top 5. This guy was laps down, kept it in there, kept the thing on track, and now he's found himself a top 5 finish in tonight's race. The 32 promising run he had this evening, but he just fell short here. We'll try to figure out where it went wrong for old Tom.
What's up, Tron?
What up, dude? How you doing?
I'm good. How about you, man?
Nah, we're all right, man. Just few cars on track. Just kind of trying to call it out as it is, Stage 3.
Oh yeah.
There's been a lot of action in the beginning, but now it's fluctuated up. Had ourselves a pretty big caution. We got Mr. Dylan Banks here joining us in the broadcast. Hey, how was the race? How was the Roval?
It was great. It was fantastic, man. Definitely wanted to stream it for everybody. Just had no service at the track.
Ah, yeah. That's right. We didn't have any drivers show up, so not enough.
I figured a road course,
Right. So right now
we're in a new layout.
See, I'm trying to figure out where Tom slipped up here because he was doing pretty good.
Yeah, he felt he had it fixed. He had a slip up or something. He
I was trying to look for it,
spot.
but I ain't sees it.
Yes, Chris Carroll's up to 3rd.
Yeah, Carroll's been moving on up.
It's a good battle though, going to the lead right now though.
I want to say it's right here. What's that?
We got a good battle going on for the lead right now, Rupick and Garrett.
Oh yeah.
Heating up pretty good.
He's fighting back. Daniel Rupick is, man. He's been, he led some of this race. The 926 just ran him down. The 926 got squirrely loose, and then the 72 caught him back. They went to door. Now it looks like the 72 seems to be running a good program here. We're going to drop on board Mr. Daniel Rupick Jr. and that Pennzoil hot rod. Working this middle line right here, liking his exit. keeping it off this wall. Doesn't quite lift, but doesn't quite get it in it until after. So he kind of rolls his throttle, back just ever so slightly. Can hear that. He's liking the bottom here, hoping it don't dump truck, keeping that clean air on that nose best he can, keeping that downforce.
Yeah, I was hearing what you were saying a few minutes ago on the broadcast, Sean, about that clean air. That clean air is absolutely huge this week at Vegas. I've ran a bunch of races this week, and you're out in clean air, you can do anything. But the guy behind in that dirty air, they've got to move around and find something. You can't just sit behind in that dirty air the whole time, because you're not gonna make any progress. You're just gonna burn your tires up trying to do something. So
right.
That's what Ludwig's trying to do right now. He's trying to go where Garrett's not.
Which is smart. That's exactly what he needs to do. And that's why you don't just practice the line that goes fast. You need to really work on all the lines, to figure out where you can put that car. And again, we did go over temperature-wise. Let's grab a gander at our weather as well.
91-degree track temp.
So we are dropping temp still. All right, like we were predicting. So again, these guys trying to stay up on the. Now, how in some of the opens here, did you have yourself a good fluctuation of track temp?
Yeah, it was between like 100 and 105, around that range. So it was a little warm, little loose, and a little tight. A lot of tight, I should say, actually. But yeah, we had a good fluctuation of temp. I think is if somebody's around.
We found it was the 22 of Honeycutt. We're just gonna back it up right here and bring it down to him. So it's a side-by-side with looks like it's going to be a selfer. He's going to take it to the bumps. Oh, he gets it stepped out before he got to the bumps. Now he's just in save mode, doing everything he can to get that thing down on the apron. Then it hooks that front splitter again. And then, oh, man, it's just slamming the brakes, dude. Oh, he backs it into the wall and got himself some damage there. Not a lot. He should be okay.
Another thing this week, Tron, is aero griefing. Like the guy in second place, like Rupert right now, if he can get close enough to Garrett, he can aero grief Garrett and get him loose. He gets on that left rear Garrett, and it'll knock him sideways, knock him around. So that's another thing you can do when you're in dirty air if you're close enough, is try to pack some air on that left rear, and it'll definitely get him loose. I've seen that a lot this week.
And I've noticed it too. It's like some guys get on the bumpers of other guys, and you can see it gets them loose in. And I mean, we've seen it happen to Carroll earlier today, and man, that guy, he did a save of all saves. And all the 32 did was just get up behind him at the right time on his entry into one, and man, he was saving that thing all the way around and out of two.
Yep, it'll do it. You pack some air on that left rear, it'll get him really sideways.
Yeah, right now it looks like Rupert Jr. is falling off pace. So he gave her all she's got. So we're going to be looking at our green flag stops. That will be the next course of action in tonight's race, as long as this thing does stay green. And it does not, because there goes Carroll sideways into the fence again. He's going to lock it down. And I think this will bring out the yellow. This will bring out the yellow. Yep. So loose off again. Carroll's been really struggling with his car this evening as well. He's done this now probably 2 or 3 times, where he's got this car just wicked loose through the center, not hitting these, the bumps just aren't liking him very much. Right there, gets him loose again. Car steps out. He tries to save it, and nope. I mean, he does, but it doesn't. Gets a piece of that wall, and around she goes. Locks it down, puts it in the caution.
It's easy to do, man. On both ends of the track, it's easy to lose it. I've lost it a couple times this week, especially when I've got somebody aero packing me from behind.
Yeah, roger that.
But yeah, off of exit of 3 and 4, it can get very, very, very loose if you're not careful, especially if you're crossing lanes over. I know that's not like Kansas where you have that seam. It's like if you go over the seam, everybody says you go over the seams, you can lose it, which is true. But Vegas, it doesn't have the seams, but you cross over lanes, like you start up top and you move down, you'll get loose. Yeah. You get loose of that transition. So
yeah, I've seen that the bumps seem to be playing a big factor in them in the runs this evening and the car handling. But we're gonna
there's not really no bumps in 3 and 4, but 1 and 2 there's a ton.
Right. All right, looks like everyone's caught back up to the pace car. They're gonna bring this thing in for some 4 fresh fuels. I know everybody can make it from here to the end, so this could be that crucial pit stop let these guys go ahead and bring it on down to pits. We're going to take ourselves a quick break. Be back here in just a moment.
What the? Get me out of this chair.
Detective Raven, I'm Judge Maddox, and this is the Mercy Capital Court, a judicial system powered by artificial intelligence.
Hold on, just wait a second.
With crime rates soaring, lawmakers voted for mercy. By acting as judge, jury, and executioner, Mercy keeps our city safe.
I shouldn't be here. I helped create the Mercy program. I'm proud to have sent the first suspect for trial here, and I will continue to send more until the message is received.
Detective Raven, I know precisely who you are. You're before this court today and charged with the murder of your wife.
Oh my God.
Your guilt must fall below the 92% threshold, or you will be executed in precisely 90 minutes.
I loved my wife. I didn't hurt her.
Detective Raven,
The city's municipal cloud is at your disposal. Every camera, cell phone, and database. You must gather evidence to exonerate yourself. If you are innocent, prove it.
I need to find out who killed my wife.
It's a classic crime of passion first, and it all points right at you. You don't get the mercy trial unless you're guilty.
I didn't hurt Mom, I swear to God. Show me everyone she had contact with. She was seeing someone. How's my guilt looking now?
It has risen to 98%. You just provided me with a strong motive of why you murdered her.
Good, wow. Thank you for that.
Mr. Raven, the clock is ticking.
Tell me what Nick was up to.
She was stressed about work. She said some chemical went missing.
The estimated street value would be in excess of $16 million.
Do you honestly think that I killed my wife? Or were you just programmed wrong? I need to walk the scene. No, I have something here.
This is a terrorist's handbook.
Get out. Get out of there.
Mr. Raven, you're running out of time.
Chris, what do you got it into? There's a bomb in that truck.
It's heading downtown.
This was never about my wife. This was about me and you. Get me out of here!
All right, welcome back, everyone. You got Chris Paul Hamas here, and now Dylan Banks. Okay, just going to join us in the broadcast and see what's left of the field after all the shenanigans have been spilt out on the track, and we now have a half of 6 cars left on the track. Wow, this is not looking good. You're not looking pretty at all for us, but we're still going to go green. And we still got ourselves some laps left yet ahead of us here. And then we even shortened this thing too. So we're looking at a 50-lap run. Everybody can make it from here. So what to do? There's only, like I said, 6 cars on track. So patience and let the race come to you. You know, some of these guys are going to, try to maintain what they have. Keith Pittman back out here on track. He's going to try to pulling himself up in some positions. Tom's out. Everyone's wow. That sucks. So yeah, some of the strong cars that we thought had a chance are gone now. So now it's up to Garrett, who's struggled in the lead at times. He's gotten the car loose, crossed those bumps in two. But there we go. Carroll underneath the 35/45. And again, Carroll's been struggling as well. Right? Into the fencing, the 35/45 goes. 72's going to squeak on by him. And, Daniel, he was right there leading the race in that second position, seeing that he has himself a fast hot rod. He is putting some pressure on the 18. He plows a little tight coming out. And these guys are going to go possible side by side. Daniel Rupik Jr. is not done with him quite yet. He's going to try to get past him and start to reel in that race later. He was there before. He knows he can get there again. What do you got for us there, Banks?
Carroll's trying to make a push to Garrett right now. He's got a little bit of clean air. He's going to try to take advantage of it. I can tell you one thing with Garrett's doing. He stays the tire up front. And that's all you got to do as the leader here. You just take care of your stuff, keep that track position, stay out front, and it's hard to get around them. It really is. No matter how fast of a car you got, they're packing dirty air on you. It's nearly impossible to pass because you can feel that dirty air from about a second back. So,
wow.
You just got to save tire and run wherever they're not in front of you. That's about the only way you can do anything. You can't do anything right behind them in that dirty air. It's bad.
Yeah, roger that. And now here's a fun fact though. The one guy that was some laps down, kind of got tangled up, is now back on the lead lap and fighting with the 24 of Mike Hayes. Mike Hayes, he actually had himself a pretty fast hot rod earlier in tonight's race, making his way through the field and doing it so with some aggression, but with some strategy wise, right? And he was making his way through and trying to hold off, and he did. Got back up there, and he still remained out on the track. Got his lap back, man, all kinds of stuff. A lot of these guys have dug, and due to the cautions and the stages, they've been able to keep their car on track, of course, and make it to the end of this thing. Donnie Honeycutt still on track, trying to make some ground up here as Donnie Honeycutt is 7 laps down in 7th position. But, man, what a soldier. He's soldiering on. So now it's all up to Garrett Wiles, right?
Absolutely. He keeps doing what he's doing. I don't think anybody's going to pass him.
I mean, and he's been struggling, with the bumps as well. It seems like 2 has been really messing with these guys. And we've seen a lot of loose off, a little, snapping loose, and hooks into the fence. It's been pretty bad down there. So, and some of these guys taking it too low, get a piece of that apron. That's really not good. The cars don't like that at all. Wow. So, yeah, now everyone is spread out there. We got Carroll in 2nd position to see if he can hunt down our race leader. And we're going to watch the tower, of course, and check everything out there, see if he can. But right now, that does seem as if that thing's starting to gap on him ever so slightly. Well, while we do have a moment, we will look over the schedule of what we have left, since we are all the way down here in the bottom. October 10th, Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We have Talladega Super Speedway coming up next. Oh, Talladegers. So hopefully that'll bring a little bit of a crowd. We might have to be here for that one. Martinsville after that, and then we have Phoenix is our final.
Yeah,
man, what a long list of races, man. Jesus.
We're going to the best track on the schedule here in 2 weeks, Sean. Martinsville.
Right. Oh, Martinsville? 3 weeks. No, best track is Phoenix for sure. I love Phoenix. That's my cup of tea.
Martinsville's the best track. You got beating and banging.
Yeah. But me personally,
action packed.
I love Phoenix for for its technical aspect. I mean, there are so many different entries and exits depending on what your grip level is, your tires, all of that, right? You get to balance all of this, and there's ways to work traffic. There's just a lot of different things you can do there. The restarts are insane. I mean,
that's my second favorite track. Is Phoenix. Martinsville is definitely my favorite though, buddy.
Oh, wow.
That place it's hard to beat. You got close action-packed racing. Everybody's right beside each other. Hard racing, beating and banging. Especially playoff time. Playoff Martinsville, it's a different breed.
Yeah.
Because you got to lock yourself into the Champ 4, and everybody's giving it their all to try to make that happen.
Yeah, and they're going to put that bumper to you regardless. So, because if they don't put the bumper to you, someone's going to put the bumper to them.
Yeah. You can't hate Martinsville, man. No. Nobody can hate Martinsville. It's such a historic track, a historic place. And you got the hot dogs, man. You got the hot dogs.
Yeah.
Can't forget the hot dogs.
I'd love to see that. Oh, Garrett, into the wall there. Can he
hold
on to this thing?
You ever get a chance to get a Martinsville, Sean, you got to try the hot dog.
Yeah,
they're like $1.
100%. That's one of my goals, and one of my bucket list things is to do a little cross country travels with my truck and my boat, and during summertime, hit races and hit the legs in between. You know, that's one bucket list right there.
Well, if I could give you one place to go, it would definitely be Charlotte.
Ooh.
Coke 600.
Charlotte, yeah.
Coke 600 weekend. It's nothing like it. Nothing like it.
No,
you got
man.
Arca trucks, Xfinity, and Cup all there in one weekend.
Especially with the tremendous support to the troops. That's my favorite.
Absolutely.
That's my favorite.
Absolutely.
And so right now we got the 926. He's struggling coming out of 2.
I think Garrett's saving his tires. To be
Yeah.
honest with you.
And now that's bringing the 18 right to him. So we may have a change in lead here momentarily. Garrett has maybe cooked his stuff, or maybe he slapped that fence a little too hard. It won't take much after a while. And he's clobbered it a couple times, so we'll see if the 18 can continue to run him down. But when he gets there, you know, what's he going to do?
What's he going to do?
Right.
Yep, absolutely. Said the same thing, John. Me and you are on the same game plan here. He can get there all he wants, but what's he going to do when he does get there?
So far, I think all he's really going to need to do is put some pressure on him, because that 926 just looks a little unstable right now. And I think that if he can get there and just take some air off the back of that car, it's going to accelerate the problems that he's fighting right now.
Absolutely. The biggest issue is like you're like a second and a half back. You can close up to about like 0.6, like half a second. But once you get to that bubble, it's just like you can't make any more progress.
Right.
You get that dirty air, and then you just keep burning and burning your stuff up, sitting in that dirty air, and you fall back. That's what happened with Rupert. Rupert got there, but that dirty air just pushed him right back.
Yeah. I mean, when he was doing everything he could to try to keep that downforce on that nose, he's still in the fight. He's still right there. I mean, so again, it's just going to take Garrett maybe slap that fence again, and then it brings that 18 Des Bumper. Those two start to fight, and you can have a sneak a peek right here and sneak a win by the 72 of Daniel Rupik.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
And Rupik seems to be closing the gap ever so slightly on the 18, as the 18 is closing the gap on the 926. So we could have ourselves a fight here at the end. Again, we can make it from here. So I believe they could make it from here. So it shouldn't be an issue. You got 50 laps in left when they pitted. Yeah, they're looking at 665. But now you got to worry about the tires. Who's going to have the tire at the end? And you only got 3 guys up here challenging for it. Maybe Tyler Honeycutt, if he can get there, and put in. Same with Mike Hayes. They're there. So once this battle starts to ensue here, it could bring those other guys up into it. We could have the last cars on track literally fighting for the race lead, which that'd be pretty exciting.
Oh, Carroll was about a tenth faster that lap. Let's see what he was this lap. He's about. They're close on speed right now. Him and Garrett both. They're really close. I'm interested to see what Carroll's going to be able to do when he gets a little bit closer. Like he's there. He's not even a half second back right now. He's right there. But what's going to happen when he gets there, and is he going to be able to even get close to him to take that air off his spoiler or off the rear bumper? He's just going to have to. Look at Garrett. As soon as I said that, he entered a little higher and stayed a little higher right there to pack dirty air on Carroll. But Carroll is closing.
But that's exactly what you need to do in this, and that's how you defend from a distance, especially at the race leader, is you go where they are too. You throw some air in their face, you dump that nastiness in there, and they can't turn. They lose their run and they stall up. And that's what's happening right now with Carroll. Carroll's trying to find himself some running room.
Here he comes. He's got a huge run off of 1 and 2. He's there. Run. He's going to pull him back, side draft him, pull him back. Garrett needs to stay on his door right here.
Well, he gapped him.
Garrett's fighting back on that outside. Garrett
yeah, but you're right though. Garrett needed to bring that thing down to his door, but he wanted this.
down.
He wanted that fat run.
It's
now
Carroll.
Now he needs to bring it down to his door.
Carroll tried to pull a slide chop. Didn't work though. He dodged at the back. As he's gonna let Garrett go. As Garrett
right now,
he needs to pack air on Carroll right now. Like Carroll's all over that bumper right now. But he cannot let Chris Carroll get to his outside right now.
Absolutely not. He's getting there. Here he goes. There he goes.
What a huge run by Carroll off of 1 and 2 right there.
Is it done? Yeah, Garrett's going to dump truck right there a little bit. He pushes up. 18th rotates. The exit. He's gone.
You remember what Carroll's been struggling with, though? He's been dealing with looseness.
Right.
How's this car going to react with Garrett packing air?
And not only that, but the tires will be wearing, and they're going to be probably going to be the most toe up that they've seen all race long. But, I mean, if anybody can get up on the top of the wheel, it's definitely these guys up here toward the front can.
Garrett looks tight right now. He looks really tight. Even in clean air, he looked tight. Maybe he made a bad adjustment. Tighten it up a
Possibly, yeah. Go because he was stepping loose in the beginning of the race.
Yeah, it he could be dealing with a tight loose right now.
Yeah,
that's one of the worst.
Might tighten it up too much. Well, right now, Hayes and Honeycutt, they're both incoming. They're driving in closer and closer to Wiles. So I don't think this isn't over yet. This is not over, because I just think that Carroll seems to be, unless he's fit, which he always does. He is a mastermind when it comes to working on his car. Is that 18 at Chris Carroll? That's why he's up there in that race lead right now. He's solved some problems, but he was been.
Oh no! Who's spitting in the grass?
Uh-oh.
Somebody's in the grass.
That's gonna be 35 of Tyler.
Oh, he's around. He might bring out a yellow.
Oh.
He is gonna bring out a yellow. Oh man.
Yeah.
Chris Carroll did not want to see that.
He was loose off right there. Hits the wrong bump across there. They floats that car across. He's gonna have to lock it down here. He does. Oh, hooks back on him. Oh. So it looks like the similar thing that we were just describing and just talking about, which is, I guess, kind of the only fun thing about having only a few cars on track, was that air. The 24 of Hayes was all over his bumper right there on exit out. And watch this. Little loose there. Now he comes right up. Oh, he already starts to step out, and that doesn't help him at all. So he already does start to step out.
Yes, Garrett. You see, you go back on that replay. Garrett hit the wall a ton.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna have to come down. Yeah, we've seen that in the deal. Yeah, he's way tight. So we're gonna have to see some pit strategies unfolding here, and everyone's gonna bring it in. And we're gonna take ourselves a break. Be back here in just a moment.
We all like going back in time and imagining how things could have gone differently. Like, what if I made different choices? Would I have ended up here?
It's been 6 months and still no leads on the whereabouts of the escaped convict known as the Roofman.
I was never very good at life.
Good morning, team.
Oh, no. Don't be scared. Kind of like I was not good at hurting people.
Dwayne, get your coat.
I don't have one.
Are you serious?
Here. But I was good at seeing things. Details. Systems and routines.
The manhunt hunt tonight for an escaped prisoner.
Find a safe place to hide for a few months.
He's a very smart individual, super intelligent.
You're just the man I want to see.
You like peanut M&Ms, right?
'Cause we're missing a lot. You have any idea why?
I just thought I'll be hiding somewhere.
I wanted to invite you to my toy drive.
We sell toys here. We don't give them away.
Wow.
I would like to introduce you to someone who made a generous toy donation.
That's so kind of you.
So, John, I understand you work for the government.
So it's a little classified, so.
I never knew we had an intelligence unit here in Charlotte.
Oh, are you law enforcement?
Yes, I am.
Wow, that's amazing.
Police believe the roof man may still be in the area.
What the? Oh my God!
You got your passport? You got to leave tonight. Can't I just stay? I'll just lay low. I need you to really think about who you talk to. You just look like this all the time?
Tell me what's going on. Right now.
Who do you want to be, Jeff? I need you to take the ink bomb out. If I do that, it'll blow up. Now, if you do it quick. Oops.
I have waited long enough. The time has come to claim what is rightfully mine.
The Empire's supply lines are vulnerable. We hit them here, and the galaxy will take notice.
A former student seeks to disrupt our empire. Bring me Maul, Vader. Alive or broken.
You took my sister and my world. Now I'm coming for you. This was not the plan, but we are too far to turn back now.
The Empire's time is over. It's time for Crimson Dawn.
You cannot win, Maul.
And welcome back, race fans, to holy hell. You gotta be, yeah, no, I'm gonna say it. You gotta be shitting me. Yeah, we got issues. So we're coming back from a caution, and now we're gonna have another caution, and this is at the start of it. We're gonna play it at speed.
I don't think Garrett's too happy either.
Uh-oh. Those two got... So, what happened here? Garrett chose the outside, obviously. He's the new race leader because Carroll sped through his pits, or slid through his pits. Missed his stop. So, here we go. Garrett, I don't know, looks like he drove kind of... I don't know. They're both right there on each other, and Garrett kind of came down on the 18.
That was definitely weird.
I don't get that. We have to back it up one more time here and see if we can, kind of dissect this thing. Okay, we'll start with the rear, toward the rear here. So 18 just, sticking real close to him. Cross the line. And then Garrett comes down. Yeah. He comes down across the seam. I've seen it.
It looks like that shove that he got from behind might have pushed him down a little bit. It's a tough call because it's very, very close. It looks like Garrett comes down a little bit, and it looks like Carroll comes up a little bit at the same time. It looks like both of them are moving towards each other, and they just got into each other at the worst possible time.
Okay, we're gonna look from the above, chasing them with the drone here. Pink, yeah, maybe a little bump by the 35, and then they both just kind of came up and down, and I don't know, and then they both went all around. How about that? Okay, so
I don't think I've ever seen nothing like that. That was wild.
Mhm. Wow.
This changes things up, though.
Yeah, Honeycutt's now leading.
Oh, wow.
Mike Hayes is there.
Hayes, Steven Johnson.
How about that, man? Johnson, too. He's going to be back in this thing. Rupik. I mean, shoot. Donnie's almost there. I mean, it is a few more. It is a few
more
cautions.
cautions, and he's in it.
Right.
He gets a back-to-back-to-back-to-back.
God, the way it's going right now, I mean, it's only, if each one of them gets a caution.
That's what Donnie wanted to see right here. He said, I want a caution on the restart. And he got one.
And he got one, dude.
He said 5 more.
Wow.
5 more, fellas.
So now we got Tyler Honeycutt on the outside. We have the 24 of Mike Hayes, who was lapped down earlier, fought his way back, and now he's in second position and the prime spot to possibly sneak a win. Then you got Carroll and Garrett back side by side once again, this time flipping positions here. And we're going to have Johnson and Daniel Rupik Jr. trailing behind them. So Rupik got himself a pretty fast car as well, and now we're inside the 20. This is just a let it rip potato chip style of run here. Shoot and scoot. Here we go. Now let's get him moving, huh? Well, let's get it up and going.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Honeycutt's the leader. He chose top. We're gonna see.
Same thing happened last time too. So I mean, Garrett chose the outside as well.
Green flag, green flag.
Ooh. Now, big jump by the 35. Carroll and Hayes. Let's look at this. At these guys right here. Try to keep everybody in our picture because this is it. This is your fight. This is for the race lead. This is for the win. 17 laps left remaining in tonight's race. Oh no!
Oh
Carroll.
man, Carroll.
Oh, he did!
Oh, he got the round.
35's gonna go round. Contact! And there's another caution. Wow.
Hey, Donnie Honeycutt. That's what he needed.
I know, right?
He might be back in it.
Man, I hope not, man. I don't, no offense, but looks like Carroll sent her in there pretty good. And we're going to wind that back here because it looked like he got loose. A little loose in here. Slowing it down. And let's get a different perspective here. Oh. Gearbox. Okay, so we're on board with Tyler Honeycutt here. And we're going to be on his bumper. We're going to watch the 18 of Carroll. So it looked like Carroll got a little bit of a bump from the 926, which sent him back forward again, and then there goes Johnson. Lights out to him. And,
yeah, Carroll's not happy. Carroll's not happy with Honeycutt right now.
Yeah, I bet.
They're going over the radio. They're not happy with one another.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we get it. We get it. All right, let's bring it back here. Carroll's in getting some damage fixed. Mike Hayes, now your race leader. Okay, we're going to probably take one more break here, and then hopefully we can go back green and finish this joker off. Appreciate everybody hanging out and sticking it out with us. Really do appreciate you.
Since time began, man has gazed at the stars and he has wondered, am I alone? So much talk of AI and big tech today. Virtual worlds, what are they going to look like? When will we get there? Well, folks, we're not going there. They are coming here. I would like you to meet Ares, the ultimate soldier. He's biblically strong, lightning fast, supremely intelligent. And if he is struck down on the battlefield, I will simply make you another.
You think you're in control of this? You're not. What are you?
I'm looking for something. Something I do not understand.
Hang on!
A malfunctioning program that wants to live. Why is that? It's just a feeling. Fascinating.
Right, welcome back, everybody. You got Chris Mahimus and Dylan Banks here with Front Row Esports as we are back ringing once again with our handful of laps. Hopefully let that ahead of us. Mike Hayes in the 24 gets himself a tremendous jump, and he gone. Now, and just for that last movie premiere that we've seen here, just I got to say it. It's actually out tonight, and I was planning on going to that as soon as we got done here, but I really recommend the whole new Tron Eras movie. It looks phenomenal. But we got another phenomenal run going by Chris Carroll here. He's going to try to get it into that third position podium at least as these laps are winding down finally. 12 laps left remaining in tonight's race. We have Carroll on the inside. Now Daniel Rupik Jr. is going to try to steal that hot spot away from him, and he does so on the outside. Daniel Rupik Jr. into that P3 behind Garrett Wiles, and now your new race leader, Mike Hayes, better late than never, is what he's looking at it tonight. And oh my goodness, these guys are into the fence, pushing it for all she's got. Get it, Scotty, he says, you know? Said, Captain, we're giving it all. And the 24 is trying to outrun this 926. 926 gets himself a good run through 1 and 2, but gets into the fence. They're going to slow up his might, and that's going to allow Mike Hayes to continue his run. His run to fame is what it's going to be. He can't believe he goes from a lap down to winning the race. That is phenomenal stuff, possibly, as we still got a side-by-side battle between Daniel Rupik Jr. and Chris Carroll. Chris Carroll now almost to the grass, arrow to the grass, trying to undercut. He does, gets underneath, gets into that third position now, back into the hot seat, as Rupik Jr. is going to try to get this momentum on out and race him once again. So we got a good battle, good duke him out fight here in his last 10 laps between the 72 and the 18. 18's now pushed high to the outside. That's going to open the door. 18's a little loose off, and that is going to, and here comes the one car of Steve Johnson sneaking a peek, and here he is, fourth position. What's up, Johnson? Big Johnson rallying back right now. Johnson's flight services finally got a chance to take off here, and he's doing so, ripping forward and falling back. Could be the 18 and the 35 now, of 40 and the 45 of Tyler Honeycutt. Both these guys are going to go side by side. And again, they had some altercations just a minute ago in that last caution. So we'll see how this thing's going to pan out. Mike Hayes is loving every last bit of all of this right now. He's going to get in here and get himself one, as long as he can continue the pace that he is doing right now.
Garrett's the wall.
You're taking a bumper look from your race leader there back at Garrett. Garrett looks like he did. Oh, now he clipped the apron right there. As we see, that's going to send him right up into the fence.
Oh!
And now 3 wide now. Daniel Rupik Jr. Steve Johnson sneaking into second position. Right on, Johnson. Johnson now just go up there and win it, dog. Good. Why not? And he's got time to do so. Johnson now figuring out his car, gets it back underneath him. He's going for second. He does. He gets a second away from the 72 of Daniel Rupik Jr. Gets the air dumped in his face there. He's going to plow tight here at the back off. 926 and Garrett struggling once again. He's going to fight with Chris Carroll. Carroll's now bringing it back. But the battle does continue. The chase is on for that Mike Hayes. 6 laps left remaining in tonight's race. You got Johnson now in second position. Daniel Rupik Jr. trying to fight back, getting that P2 back once again. They're going to go side by side. And who knows going to get this one? The one's going to have the momentum on the outside here on out. But it depends on what kind of drive the 72 can have off. He does not get quite the drive. One clears and dumps some air back in the face. Now the 72 is going to be in contentions with the 18 of Chris Carroll. Carroll now racing his way on back, and he's got himself plenty of company. These guys are not going to let us down to give us a great battle at the end of this thing. 5 laps left remaining in tonight's race. Let's see if we can keep her green. Rupik outside, get tight, baby. Woo! He said that was a squeaker. Barely gets by there. They go 3 wide. 35 jukes underneath. And look at the 35 go once again. Tyler Honeycutt sneaks his way back into the hot seat. P3, podium position, does a twofer right there. Oh man, that was beautiful. Now the 72 is going to have to rally back, and we're just running out of laps here. The 72 and the 35. This is the battle
there right now, and they are not happy with one another. Rupik is not happy with Carroll one bit.
Yeah, beating and banging. Here we go, some more. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, hell yeah, get it. Who cares, right? Now the 926, he going back up. Oh, the 72 of Rupik kind of gets a little tight there as he hooks it up. Almost gets a piece of the 18. 18 makes it away around, and now the Carroll's into fourth position. But will that be enough to get him up there in the hot seat? I don't think so. The battle has now kind of died off here, and everyone's separated out. But look at this cat right here. Mike Hayes in the 24, up 4 positions at the start of the race. So he started decent, had a decent starting position. And again, he fought through tremendous adversity. Hammered down at the end. Is going to find himself that white flag. One more lap around. Johnson now in that second position. This guy spent more time backward than frontward in the beginning of the first half of this race, and now he's finding himself in second position. What the heck? Oh my goodness! And then Tyler Honeycutt, he's had himself just the up and down day right here. This guy, he's been in every fight that's been possible out there, but he's going to bring that. He's going to get that third place if they can get it done. One more lap around. Mike Hayes leading the way. Here he comes. Looking for the checkered flag. Mike Hayes, your race winner. Steve Johnson brings it in that second position, and Tyler Honeycutt, there's your top 3 podium. Man, what an awesome run for Mike Hayes. How about that? Stand by 1 as I get the fun stuff up. My man, Mike Hayes. Look at that. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff. That is great. Zoom on in. There he is. Mike Hayes in a 24. What is this? This guy, I can't wait to get a chat with him. Now he's going to burn him down. Yeah, get you some. Tear up that grass, baby. Yeah.
Oh my God, they are cussing each other out on the radio right now.
I bet, dude. I bet you it's Nardar nastiness on pit road right now. Wow. Burn him down, dog. You deserved it. He said, toast with the most. Mr. Mike Hayes, dude, what is up? Man, that's awesome. So good for him. Good for him. What a run. Champion status right there. I mean, he just stuck it out. He's gonna burn them all the way down. You get you some. Up in smoke she goes. Good job. So he's going to let her roll to a start-finish line, and give us a park, and we're going to go get ourselves a winner. All right, Owen, we're going to go ahead over to post-race show. Whoop. Almost jumped again. My bad. Hold on a second. Let's go over our official race results here. All right, Mike Hayes in the 24, your race winner. P2 going to Steve. What the heck, Johnson? Steven Johnson in that number 1 car comes for a freaking, what a run for him. Tyler Honeycutt in the 45. This guy, like I say, battling everybody out there tonight, gets himself that podium finish. So great for him. 1, 2, and 3 right there. Got Chris Carroll. What a fight this guy put up tonight too, man. Talking about the 300, man. Up against tremendous odds, and he still comes home 4th position in that 18 car. 72, Daniel Rupik Jr., 5th position. Round out your top 5. 6 is going to go to the 926 of Garrett Wiles. The 7th position, 22 of Donnie Honeycutt. Great fights by these guys as well. 8th position going to go to Tom Freitas in the 32. He showed some good speed today. 96 of DJ Daniel gets that 9th position. Ronnie Morrison rounding out your top 10. Keith Pittman in the 03, 11th position. Chummy Miller, 12th in that 8 car. The 79 of Matt Metler, 13th position. Kyle Wellman, 14th in the 42. And the 75 is Stoney Benfield, the starting Parker, in that 15th position. But all glory goes to Mike Hayes. All right, stand by 1, everyone, as we are going to get over to our post-race show. All right, we are back. Okay, hey everyone, make sure we're good. Let's see if we can bring up some camera work here. So I know we had Banks in here. Let's see if this works. Does not work yet. Maybe in a minute. I don't know why it does this to me sometimes. It was just working. Let's try to get Mike Hayes over here. Yeah, stand by 1, everyone, as we're getting our race winner lined up with us here. Okay. Dip that down just a wee bit. All right, Mr. Mike Hayes. And then number 24, you got Chris Paul Hamas here and Dylan Banks. You got a copy, my man.
Yes, sir, I do.
Man, what is up, dude? What a run for you tonight. You were out there fighting all kinds. You started up toward the front in the beginning, right? And, you just got caught up, same as everyone else did. And, man, you just had yourself one heck of a battle, though. It got yourself in the position you needed to be to get into that P1, man. Congratulations to you and your win tonight. What an awesome run.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. It was definitely a rough one out there tonight. I don't know what was wrong. I don't know if there was something with the car, something with the track, but all the above. But man, it was hard to keep the car under you for the most part. I mean, everybody was struggling, it seemed like.
We've seen it. I mean, could it have been track tips changing, or what do you think? What was causing some of that out there tonight? Aero?
Well, like for mine, like when I was coming out of 2, when I was underneath Steven Johnson, I think I hit a bump, and it felt like it snapped loose, and then I tried to correct it, and man, when I tried to correct it, it just snapped back into the wall.
Right.
Man, it's like there's just like no saving it. Like once you get loose and start spinning, there's like you just gotta let it spin.
And we've seen guys locking it down. I mean, did you make any adjustments out there to help you with that matter, especially at the end, or was
I made a
cooling helping?
Well, the track definitely got faster at the end with the cooling, but I did try to make it a little bit looser, which definitely helped on that short run at the end because we were all got like low fuel and all on butt at the end.
right.
So you try to get that thing as loose as you can, but I mean it's deadly because you hit one of those bumps in the wrong place, so you're going around, so you kind of taking your chances there.
Yeah, those bumps in the end too, the center of two, look really treacherous out there for you guys. You know, again, these setups are different, so height and everything else does play its crucial role into that setup and those bumps as well. So what we've seen those really upsetting some cars and some drivers out there.
Yeah, no, but I mean it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It wasn't fun with all the cautions, but I mean it was fun driving the cars out there. I did have a pretty good time.
Yeah. You're marching through it, man. What a great run, though. Seriously, we were watching your progress when you were a lap down. You had other cars in front of you. You're able to, stay focused and attentive to your position there on track as a lap down, getting past certain cars, so you can be that first one back on that lead lap, and get you back into that contention to put yourself in position to win. So, of course, the last 15, 20 laps, you're sitting back there fighting with Johnson and everything else. I mean, and what were your feelings as what unfolded in front of you unfolded?
Well, going back to that kind of that last green flag run where we had a really long run, like me and Tyler were hauling butt there, catching the leaders at a really fast pace. But I don't know if I did something to upset Tyler's car, and he went around right out that caution, and then that restart where I don't know what happened. I don't know if the leader spun his tires or Tyler lifted his rear tires off the ground. I mean, it was just, you kind of expect that at the end of these races, just mayhem.
Yeah, a little bit, but not as much as due to the fact we only had a small number of car left on there. But yeah, so I was hoping that we'd give ourselves some breathing room and let you guys duke it out pretty good. But you guys did. You guys put on a really good show at the end, of course. And man, you had yourself a really good car because we seen you up there toward the front, and we seen that speed out of that 24, and you making some pretty aggressive and awesome moves to get you that track position you're yearning for. But for you to get into that clean air, it looks like your car just really took off, man. Love that clean air, and you were set sail.
Yeah, at the end there, I mean, it was just putting qualifying laps down and hauling butt, sticking to that white line, and praying that the car don't snap on you.
Yeah, you did a great job out there tonight, man. I mean, seriously, kept that thing, out there on track, stayed in contention, and look what it led to, right? Never give up mentality proves itself to be mighty victorious this evening, man. Congratulations to you once again on that one. But let's get some shout outs out. You don't want to take up too much of your time, and spinning on out. But man, yeah, congratulations to you.
Yeah, just shout out to the Ghost Motorsports guys. They had me on their roster tonight, so shout out to them. Nice. Shout out to you guys for broadcasting this. This will be an interesting one to go back and watch for sure.
Well, hopefully I did my best to keep it nice and entertaining for all you guys, and of course all the fans out there watching as well. So, but you guys did. There's plenty of action out there, and but you guys kind of, the way I look at it, man, is with the small number of cars out there, I should be professional enough to catch all the action, and I think I did.
Yeah, no, you did. I go back when Tyler races by himself or whatnot. I watch the races, and I do enjoy you. I enjoy you a lot.
Appreciate you, dude. Really do appreciate that. And well, hopefully we'll see you for Talladeggers coming up here next, and maybe you get out there and get her done again.
Yeah, we'll try.
Absolutely. Again, congratulations to you once again, bro. What an awesome run. Seriously stoked.
Congrats, buddy.
I appreciate it, guys.
You got it, my man. You got it. All right, Mr. Mike Hayes, tonight's race winner. And we're going to go, hold on 1 second here, as I got to move my stuff around. Unless you can grab them for me, Banks.
I have no access to do that.
Cool. I got you.
It's in my rolls away, sadly.
You are good. All right, we're going to bring Johnson in here.
And I would like to bring Daniel Rubik in here, too, for a quick interview.
Yeah. Copy that. All right, let's get it over Mr. Flight Services himself here, Steven Johnson. Johnson, you got a copy? You got Chris Wallace and Dylan Banks.
Yeah, I had no idea I'd be saying this tonight.
I know!
So what's happening?
I know, dude! I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? I mean, you're fighting your car to tooth and nail tonight, man.
Yeah, car sucks. No, it was just it was, trying to just log laps and get under control, and then the 24 just lost it. It was a total accident. Just, got loose, overcorrected. I just happened to be there, and, straight into the fence at warp 6 we went, and, car's destroyed. I'm like, okay, take the quick repair. That's what it's for, right? So, just trying to work my way back onto the lead lap, and kind of had a plan to get on lead lap. That worked out, by the beginning of the last stage, and then, Ronnie had an incident, and I tried to give him room, and I didn't give enough room and got into him. So I feel terrible about that because I ended his race there. But, it's just, get the car cleaned up, eventually through all the cautions, got all the damage repaired. And for 6 cars on the track, it was a little feisty there at the end.
No.
Yeah, we had a lot of people upset at a lot of people, and you don't need 30 cars on the track to put on a good show. It's, even though it kind of looks kind of boring, and you zoom in and kind of look at what's going on. I mean, that was a quite entertaining last 25 laps, even though it was a bit physical.
Oh, 100%. You ain't lying there.
But I just happened to get the car in the right spot and was at least able to get home good points. So didn't get any stage points tonight as part of the accident, so that kind of hurts the campaign. But we'll just we'll see what happens here. No guarantees I can be here the next 2 weeks, so we'll see what we can do.
You're fighting loose, but I know Dylan wants to get down. Dylan, thanks.
Yeah, you're missing the best track on the schedule, man. What the hell?
It's not my choice.
Yeah, Martinsville, bro. Come on now.
Everybody's favorite track. It's actually, Martinsville's a fun track to drive. It's just we have to understand that when the car in front of you has to brake, you also have to brake. And not run them over. And I know, and that's a concept that's kind of foreign to people. So
no, they use you as the wall, bro. They use you as your brake.
Right. That's what I thought too.
And be like, oh, why'd you brake early? It's like, no, that's the brake point, and then the car behind them has to brake at their brake point, and then the car behind them has to brake at the cars in front of them brake point. That's how we don't run over each other. But it just depends. If we get 30 cars there, it's going to be 30 cautions. If we get 10 cars there, it's probably going to be 28 cautions. So. It is what it is. It's a difficult car to drive. If you get just over the threshold of grip, it's very difficult to get the car back under control. It's not like the Xfinity car or something like that where you can actually wheel it. So you got to behave, take care of the. Actually, tires really don't matter in the sim, but just take care of the car, and you should be able to get a decent finish out of it.
Yeah, survive. So, and that seemed like what needed to happen tonight as well. Survive.
Story of our lives.
And you did it. You did it beautifully, bro. You really did. You kept your car on track. I honestly, I didn't think that you were gonna be. I didn't think you were gonna be here tonight. Nope. I didn't think I was gonna be talking to you tonight. I mean,
I didn't think so either.
You know how Steven is. You know how Steven is. He shows up with 5 minutes of practice left. Doesn't run any laps.
Hey! I got 20 minutes of practice today. Okay.
Spoiled yourself. You did.
Yeah.
Hey, you did.
Oh man.
But,
well, congratulations on your ride. Thank you for putting on the show you did at the end. I can always count on Johnson here to bring the show to us, regardless on who's on track or how many is on track.
Hey, I don't think anybody's mad at me at the end of the night. I think we're good. So.
You're the only one. Only one that's that's not in the chat list,
No controversies for me tonight. I just wanted to get a good finish out of it.
Copy that. You did.
So,
Great run
cool.
tonight, man.
All right, appreciate it. We'll see y'all later.
Congrats, buddy.
Our pleasure. Dude.
Thanks, bye.
Mr. Steven Johnson, you're a race winner.
All right, next we got
your second place finisher. Sorry. Hold on, I'm doing a couple things at once here, and let's get that P3, and then we will. There we go.
We got top Mr. Tyler Honeycutt next, and then we're gonna bring Mr. Rupik in for an interview
right after. Rupik in here in just a minute, but let's get Mr. Tyler Honeycutt up on your screens, man. Mr. Honeycutt, you got Chris Primus and Dylan Banks in the booth. You got a copy?
What's up, guys?
Man, dude, bro, what a race you had tonight. Woo! What a fight, man. There was fights all over, and you guys didn't disappoint at the end.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. This car is just awful. Like, it's just one of the cars that just doesn't feel like it's in the driver's hands. Just go through the corner and it wrecks on its own. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I was just having a good old time, just matching aggression with aggression. So I thought it was a pretty good race.
Yeah, absolutely, and it was. I mean, we had some decent long runs, had some cautions thrown in there, some sporadic stuff happened at the end. Man, that was crazy. You know, leaders spinning their tires or doing whatever, they got contact and spinning out. But man, you kept the fight. You had yourself. It looked like you had a really good short run, medium run car. But what was your struggles out there tonight that you were fighting with the car, more or less than it just doing its bipolar thing and you know, changing its mind?
Yeah, it was pretty bad on the short run. Like, I just couldn't really throttle up the way I wanted to, just because it kept going over the bumps wrong and back end would step out. And then later in the run, like when someone pulls up on your bumper, the back end just kicks around. Like one of the last Russian, Michael pulled up on my bumper when we were running the leaders down, and it just lost all feeling in the car, and it came right around. And then it bounces through the grass and wrecks back up into the track. I look like an idiot, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I think after like 10 to 12 laps of a run, like I was light years faster than everybody. Like if I had 5 more laps, I think I could have passed Johnson and Hayes there for the win. But I don't know, it was like a switch got flipped and the car was just incredibly fast when I would run like the middle line through 1 and 2. So yeah, it was just, I don't know, this car is just bipolar, like you said. It's fun and then it's not.
She's there and then she's not. I feel you, buddy. I mean, and again, we've seen a lot of that aero issues tonight too. It just seemed like you guys would be going to you know, plowing tight when you get too tight on, you know, behind someone. And then of course we did see that loose off just by taking a little bit of air off that non-existent spoiler.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
No, but you put on a really good show out there tonight. You were sitting here just in 3 wides and side by side track races, you name it, man. I was calling you out every other moment, dude. It just seems like you're. But I kept almost messing up because normally you're the 22, right? So you guys were messing with me a little bit tonight, and you know, so I was trying to keep you all straight there for a minute. But you're rocking and rolling the 45/35 tonight. That was pretty good. But yeah, you put on a good show tonight, man. You look good. You look really good out there.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I didn't feel like riding around all race, so I was just trying to make it exciting for the broadcast. Since there wasn't a lot of people out there.
Appreciate
it.
You.
Yeah. So I'm normally the 22, but my team quit, so I went back to my number 45. And
okay.
For some reason, my trading paint just glitched out and put a whole different paint scheme on there.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, no worries, man. I just, you know. You were that cap that had 2 numbers tonight, so we called you out the same. You're good. But yeah, everybody knew where you were at tonight, brother. Trust me. All right, you were on it.
Yeah, I had to make Riley Herbst look kind of good instead of crappy like he is.
yeah. Just as I glance up, if you look at the screen now here, everybody, 4 wide this guy is, right? This is one of our first 4, and this is random. I didn't plan this one. This is just kind of like where I pushed it to play for background. And we just caught you 4 wide with Carroll Rupik Jr. and looked like the 32 of Tom on that 4 wide move. That was cool. That was cool.
Yeah, I had to make it exciting somehow.
You did, dude. You did. Like I said, we totally appreciate you out there getting it done. Banks, you got anything for Mr. Tyler Honeycutt?
Yeah, man. How was it tonight when somebody was air griefing you from behind?
Oh, dude, it was so terrible. Like, I had a really good long run car. Me and Michael were running down the leaders there, knock it down to like a second, and as soon as he pulls up to the rear, all feeling was gone in my wheel, and it just comes right around. And I literally told him over the radio, I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!" And he starts laughing. It's just like comical how terrible the air is sometimes with these cars. But then again, sometimes it's fun. So it's just a love-hate relationship.
Yeah, that's how it goes with these cars, man.
Yeah, it's insane.
But yeah, congrats on your podium finish there, Mr. Honeycutt.
Appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, it's just
And,
strongly earned and well deserved there, bud.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're gonna take up too much more of your time. Let's get some shout outs real quick before we get you on out of here, of course.
Yep, shout out to you guys for the broadcast. Gonna go back and watch it, so I know you guys do a good job. Shout out to my family, it's everybody watching. Michael Hayes for the win. It's my dude, so good job to him. And my dad was racing. He had some unfortunate luck. But everybody else that was watching, family-wise and friends, thank you guys for watching, and maybe catch you next week.
Well spoken,
Absolutely.
buddy. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the support there, bud.
No problem, guys. Thank you.
You got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tyler Honeycutt. What an awesome race he put on there. And then now, last but not least, Mr. Danny Rubik Jr. That was awesome.
Hey, what's up, guys?
That was cool. Whatever you're, was that Law and Order?
Yeah.
I called it. That's awesome. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff. Well, welcome on in, man. What a fight you had tonight. Banks, take it away. Take it away, my man.
Yeah, man. I won't here for the beginning of the race, so I missed a lot of the race. I think I got to watch like the last 80-some laps, whatever. As it welcome in Mr. Carroll.
What's happening?
Carroll got in here. All right.
Not much, not much. Just another day, another dollar, making it with Tron. Ain't it right, Tron?
That's right. That's right. Absolutely.
But yeah, I heard you let a lot of laps. Ran up front a lot of the race. But how'd your night go?
I was battling a lot of damage most of the night, to be honest. I think it was Tom got spun out in front of me. We made some contact. So during the cautions, I was trying to get a lot of damage repaired. And once I did, I was out in front. I don't think I led many laps. I was mostly behind the 926. But it was close. Me and him were fighting pretty good.
Yeah, y'all. I loaded in. Y'all were battling. Y'all were right.
Yeah, we were going at it. It was pretty fun. And then, well, what happened? I think I got some more damage. I kind of fell back.
Yeah, it was definitely an eventful race. I was watching from the from like the spectator. I had the radio turned on, and you and Carol were making me laugh. I thought it was great. It was hilarious. Well, what happened? I know Carol's in here now. He can explain a little bit of his side of the story.
Yeah, I'm already over it. It's really nothing. Yeah. But in the moment, I had no idea what he was angry about. I went back and looked at it. I was running the high line. He was also kind of running the high line. We made light contact. I didn't even think anything of it in the moment. And then about like a lap later or whatever, he's trying to dump me. So I got angry.
No, if I was going to dump you, I'd have dumped you.
All right. Well, there were 6 cars on the track. There was no freaking need to make that much contact. It was kind of excessive. But regardless, I said some things I probably shouldn't have. I got a little excited. I'm already over it.
You can tell him what you said in the server, what you were saying to me. I'm cool.
No, I called him a fucking little bitch. If we're allowed to say that on the stream.
We can now, but yeah, let's try to keep it semi-civil.
Come on, PG-13, guys.
I'm sorry. He said I could say it. Sorry.
No, you're fine. So no, by all means. I mean, I was just trying to pick out a weapon for you guys. But no, I mean, I want to hear again, it was stressful at the end, you guys. It really was. There's a few cars left. Everyone was fighting for the positions, and everyone had equal speed. It seemed at the end, and of course that shooting scoots. It's all about sitting there and getting there. But I mean, I think you guys did great. You guys put on an exciting race. There's all kinds of twists, even at the end when we thought it was going to be boring and kind of stretched out. You guys flipped the script and the page, man, and turned it up like literally to full blast. And man, they picked up the heat in the kitchen, and you guys cooked up something fierce for us at the end. And again, I know the emotions were all so intense and passionate about our racing. So we want to have that best finish, that best run. Absolutely, but in our emotions to get the best of us. I'm one of them. All right, I might be the happy-go-lucky guy, but I will cuss somebody out in iRacing official if they do me dirty. That's just how it goes, right? Right? We're passionate about what we do. We can't help it. But I mean, again, just at the end of the day, you guys did great out there. Really, I was a little sketchy because I wasn't sure we're gonna have anything left to show here at the end. But you guys spiked, dude. That was great. That was awesome. again, I'm sorry that everyone, we got a little disagreements and stuff, but
I mean, if you don't get excited, are you really? Are you doing anything? Are you having fun at the end of the day? It's fun.
Well, you
Well,
think
like I said, I'm over it already.
yeah. Well, you look
I
great out
hope
there.
you are, Chris.
Yeah, you think tempers are flaring right now? Just wait the 2 weeks. just wait till Martinsville.
Yeah, things are calmed down. No, but seriously, you guys did great, man. I mean, honestly, and you had a great run tonight. Very stoked to see you out
Appreciate
there
that.
leading some of the race tonight. 9-2 holding off, Garrett. Then but you're sticking on him too. That's probably another.
Yeah. No, we had a good fight.
And we couldn't. We seen when you got behind him, you had nothing. You couldn't get. Because we were thinking it's because so much air was being dumped on him. We've seen you working different lines and really trying to be methodical about working your way back around him again. But again, like I said, you're being very smart out there, and that point, really, fighting and fending for that race lead. So, what a great action point you had there.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, congrats on the top 5 there, Mr. Rupik. I do want to say, since you're in here, Carol, if you have anything to say, you're free to say so, bro.
Well, I don't want to get nasty about it and swear on the broadcast. I
I won't just talk about that. I know.
A little more class than that, but I mean, I had the race won, and that team created a caution to.
I'm not on the team.
To get back, and then they dumped the leader to get the lead, and they were gone. So I mean, that's I was a little annoyed at that, and a little annoyed getting wrecked by a couple of them all night, and that's where I stand. That's how my night was. But this is racing, and we got other tracks to go to, and that's how racing is.
More beating and banging ahead of us.
Oh
Carol,
yeah.
you put on a good show tonight too, man. I mean, you
Appreciate it, man.
Seriously came through the field, put us on some 3-wide action. We're in your car for a lot of a lot of those battles and stuff, man. You had that stage 1, win. Was it stage 1 or stage 2? I think it was stage 1. And then you pitted, started from the back of the field, tried to come back through the field. You put on a really good show out there tonight, man. You always do. But again, especially tonight at the end when we didn't have a lot left to show here, you guys still, like I said, pulled it out of the hat, man. And
yeah, it was still a fun race. I had to come from the back about 5 times. Once was my own doing. I looped it myself, and car was hard to drive around in air. The air was really different. And clean air was real important, and tried to do my best to get back up there and give it a go. But sometimes it's too much. It was a lot of fun still, though. A lot of hard racing out there.
Well, we see that your car came back to you a little bit more at the end of that run. So what I know you're making adjustments. You always do, right? So I mean, what were some of the profound adjustments that you're throwing at the car to keep up with the track temperature cooling down?
I had a two loose coming from the back, and got up there and realized I had no rear grip, so I snugged her up a little bit, and then I took the lead and was looking good before the caution incident, we'll call it. But it was a lot of fun out there, Tron. I mean, I'm not going to be completely negative here. It was still a lot of fun, good race, lots of good racing out there, and we'll do it again, man.
100%, guys. Well, we don't want to take up too much more time, but we do appreciate you guys coming over here, sharing some opinions, and showing the fans out there that this stuff's real, okay, and it gets real, okay. You might look like I might make it look like all rainbows and butterflies and stuff in the broadcast, but in the other channel, it's more like hand grenades and small arms, okay. So I mean, as I said, we're very passionate. I'm kind of glad that we were able to show that a little bit of that side of what we do here, and just how intense it is, not just on track but off track too. But,
I got one more thing to say, Tron. I got one more thing to say. Sorry, Carol. I won't laughing at you.
Oh, you're good, man. You're good.
I was laughing at the comment section in the video. Tanner put in the comment section, he said Carol's quiet. I think he's done got in his car headed towards his 72's house.
I can't lie and say it hasn't happened in real life before.
And well was that don't forget the passport.
So you make your way back, of course. I get you.
I had to say that was funny.
Yeah, it's all, yeah, that was good. But anyways, yeah, Carol, awesome run tonight, man. Great finish out there tonight too. I mean, putting on a good show.
I'll get out of here. I'll leave you guys to your thing. I appreciate it.
No, absolutely.
Always the best, Tron. You're the best in the business in this.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
it,
man.
man.
Appreciate you. Seriously.
Yep, y'all have a good night, guys.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for all you do, man. You guys are awesome.
Hey, dude, my pleasure.
Thank you,
had
buddy.
a good show tonight, dude. Thank you for doing
Thank
all
you.
you did out there.
I appreciate that. See you on Thursday on the track, man.
Yep, you got it. You got it. On the track, my man. That's right. I get to say that now. You know, because I'm running the truck race and series. So we just started. So make sure you look at Redline Racing for the front row truck series fixed.
Mr. Matt Mettler
race. Yep, and it is a it's a short series, 16 races. So it's gonna be. I love it. But it's gonna go get some, right? We're gonna get in, get it done, and get on to the next. So been a little rough start, but we're making our way. So either or. I sold the keys to a truck this time, and we good. But yeah, super. So check them out, Redline Racing, of course, and that's gonna be on Thursday nights, and I'm not broadcasting that. So yes, racing that. But man, what a run and what a race for everybody tonight. But let's bring it back to your course, your race winner here, Mr. Mike Hayes. All right, so I guess that does it. Does it right there. We got everything going on. So with some bonus material at the end, and all thanks to Mr. Cake Eater and Banks. I knew you had something in your head. You're like, oh, I want to drag these guys down here.
I didn't drag. Carol brought himself in here. I didn't drag him up here, but
that was perfect.
That was definitely I had to, dude. They were going at it on the radio, and I wanted to get him up here to get both of the sides of the stories for sure. Try to settle it out, you know.
And we never get this stuff live ever, you know. It's like it's always behind the scenes because we're trying to we don't want to show. No, dude. One of these days we just need to have like an open mic on these races.
We need to have like a beef channel or something.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh God, no, Jesus. Woo! You're gonna think we're gonna think a lot of us are crazy. But anyways, everyone, all right, we're going to go ahead and wrap this show up. Thank you all for tuning in tonight, all right? And you soldiers out there for watching this show go through. Again, hopefully we kept it nice and exciting for you, as best we could at least, you know? But, man, super stoked. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Really do appreciate all the support that you all giving me. And it'll keep you in tune for what's to come up next. Just because I'm going to be retiring from broadcasting for a minute, there's going to be more stuff to come. So, make sure you want to be tuned in for that one. And notifications, get the noties on, so it lets you know. I don't go live a lot, so when I do, you kind of be notified on that one. But also thank you to Moza Racing, Truck Racer, W Energy Drink, Raptor Race Graphics. We have Outlier, Speedco, and then of course Starlinks. All this brought to you by the Stars. Thank you so much for getting her done, buddy. You're sending them rockets up. Freaking left and right over here. We get like 2 a week at least right out here. I get to watch them all go up. Pretty awesome. But to technology, gotta love it. But anyways, thank you all so much. Banks, you got something for us?
Well, make sure to tune in next Thursday night to Mr. Matt Mettler's channel, Redline Racing Network for sure. You get to see the man, the myth, the legend, Tron himself down there racing. So make sure to check him out at Redline Racing Network, and also make sure to tune in to the Front Row Broadcast at every chance you get for sure. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Helps Sean out. All the work and time and effort that he puts in each week does not go unnoticed. We all really appreciate everything that he does up here, and we're super grateful for him because I know he would love to be down there. He would love to be down there racing every Friday, but he'll get to next year. It ain't gonna be too long, Sean. It's gonna be a couple months.
Not too much long, but we'll see. Like I said, I love doing this though. That's a problem. I'm so torn right now. I love racing, and I love broadcasting, right? And I found like I try to be good at both, and that's where I get tore apart, right? Is my passion for racing and my passion for broadcasting. So, but anyways, buddy, awesome. Thank you so much for dropping in. Halfway through, always a pleasant surprise. and always stoked to have you, my man. You really kind of helped save the day there, gave me that little second wind at the end. So really appreciate you.
I just want to say, if there's any kids out here, we're definitely sorry. We try to keep it PG-13, but it's flipped.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. But I'm sure if you're watching this,
They scattered it out. Yep.
You're old enough to know better, right? And if you're watching this, and again, we do apologize. We don't condone, but it happens.
Hey, part of it.
Yeah.
Part of it. It's emotions.
Roger that. All right, well, let's let everybody get out of here. All right, till next week. I think, it's Talladega. I got to broadcast this. Dang it. So I really hope we have a big field. Please. So I have a minimum, of drivers. We got to have 15 cars at least, but we need something bigger for Talladega. But hopefully we'll get this sorted out for you, and we'll be live next week to get you one more for you. But till next week, hopefully, stay tuned, and we will see you soon. We out of here.
Try to find that inner strength and just pull that shit out of you and get that motivation to not give up and not be a quitter, no matter how bad you want to just fall flat on your face and collapse.
Till I collapse, I'm spilling these raps long as you feel them. To the day that I drop, you'll never say that I'm not killing them. Cause when I am not, then I'ma stop pinning them. And I am not hip-hop, and I'm just not Eminem. Subliminal thoughts when I'ma stop sending them. Women are caught in web, spin them in hawk venom. Adrenaline shots, the penicillin could not get the illness to stop. Amoxicillin's just not real enough. The criminal cop killing hip-hop, filling a minimal swap to cop millions of pop listeners. You're coming with me, feel it or not. You're gonna fear it like I showed you. The spirit of God lives in us. You hear it a lot, lyrics to shock. Is it a miracle or am I just product of pop? Listen up, the sizzle, my whistle, this is the plot. Listen up, you pistols for God, Slizzle does not give a fuck.
Comes on, till the lights go out, till my leg give out. Can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out. Am I high? Perhaps I'ma rip this shit till my bone color. Till the roof comes on, till the lights go out, till my leg give out. Can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out. Am I high? Perhaps I'ma rip this shit till my bone color.
Music is like magic. There's a certain feeling you get when you reel and you spit, and people are feeling your shit. This is your moment, and every single minute you spend trying to hold on to it, cause you may never get it again. So while you're in it, try to get as much shit as you can. And when your run is over, just admit when it's in. Cause I'm at the end of my wits with half the shit that gets in. I got a list, here's the order of my list that it's in. It goes Reggie, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie. Andre from Outkast, Jada, Corrupt, Nas, and Vimy. But in this industry, I'm the cause of a lot of envy. So when I'm not put on this list, the shit does not offend me. That's why you see me walk around like nothing's bothering me. Even though half you people got a fucking problem with me. You hate it, but you know respect you got to give me. The press is wet dream like Bob and your Whitney. Nay, kick me.
Till the roof comes on, till the lights go out, till my leg give out. Can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out. Am I high? Perhaps I'ma rip this shit till my bone color. Till the roof comes on, till the lights go out, till my leg give out. Can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out. Am I high? Perhaps I'ma rip this shit till my bone color.
As soon as a verse starts, I eat it at MC's heart. What is he thinking? I'm not to go against me, smart, and it's absurd how people hang on every word. I probably never get the props I feel I ever deserve, but I'll never be served. My spot is forever reserved. If I ever leave Earth, that would be the death of me first. Cause in my heart of hearts, I know nothing could ever be worse. That's why I'm clever when I put together every verse. My thoughts are sporadic. I act like I'm an addict. I rap like I'm addicted to smack, like I'm Kim Mathers. But I don't wanna go forth and back in constant battles. The fact is I would rather sit back and bomb some rappers. So this is like a full-blown attack. I'm launching at him. The track is on some battle and raps and want some static. Cause I don't really think that the fact that I'm slim matters. A black and platinum status is whack if I'm not the baddest.
Till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my leg give out. Can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out. Am I high? Perhaps I'ma rip this shit till my bone color. Till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my leg give out. Can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out.